And we're live. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be, wherever you are on Earth. The flat Earth, John? No? Donut shaped? What are we going with now?
We've evolved. We're at a donut shaper.
Banana shaped. Welcome to Drawn and Quartered. Tonight's topic, Wonder Woman. I'm so shocked we have not yet done Wonder Woman. How have we gotten 30-something episodes in and never done Wonder Woman? It's beyond me. But tonight, Edwin Boyette is not going to be here. We are awaiting our MC of the evening, our guest MC, Cecil, from Diversity in Cecil fame. But with us tonight, we have a special guest, Anna, that Star Wars girl. Say hello, girl.
Hello. Trying to figure out my camera.
All right. Anna does a great channel here on YouTube, and she is a fantastic artist to boot. And we will still destroy her tonight. Matthew Weldon, welcome to the potty, pal.
Yeah, it was appreciate it. From henceforth, since there are so many Matts, I shall be known as Matty Ice.
No, you will not.
Super excellent and cool under pressure.
Nah. Nope. We'll just call you Well Done.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. And down the line, we have one irascible Matt Cosson.
Hello all. I'm ready to party.
That's it? That's all you got?
Ready to party.
For now. I'm saving all the energy for the drawing.
All right. And the King of Thick, Kyung Lee.
I've returned to throw... Wait. The King of Thick. That threw me off. Hey, what's going on?
Dang, totally
okay, start over. And the King of Thick, Kyung Lee.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
You guys are not helping me extend this. And the one, the only person who ever, always wins, John Malin.
Yeah, first place every time.
Every time.
Even when I lose.
His mind is a wonderful place to be.
Yeah. I'll put a shout out for a campaign because Ethan is promoting Don Tucci, Billy Tucci, over on his channel. So if you guys haven't backed this, I believe you said it's open for about 20 hours. But Zombie Sama, I just put the link in the chat. So go back if you're interested.
Yes, support the Don. And our fan winner from last week. What did you draw last week, George Peter Gatsis?
It was Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Yeah. And Doug called my arts prison art.
Prison art. I'm not even gonna go there.
I think it was the call out to that it looked like prison art that got me the top spot.
All righty then. All right, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have some people who are supposed to be here. Who else is supposed to be here? Let me double check the chat. Actually, John, could you double check the chat and see who else is supposed to be here?
Sure.
Well, I remember to save a spot for Cecil.
Wonder Woman.
I share out. Application window. So as long as we're waiting for our MC to show up, one Cecil. I'm not supposed to say his last name, huh? Does anybody know his last name?
Yes.
I mean, I do, but do they like out there?
No. Okay. No, it's low key still. People who really pay attention know his last name, but yeah, we don't put it out there.
All right, cool.
I want to advertise it.
All right, let's rummage through a few of these Indiegogos that are still in demand or in campaign mode. Lone Star Soul of the Soldier, still in campaign mode. Still 6 early bird specials left. Man, Kanan White, that's who's supposed to be here. Kanan and Elliot.
Yep, Elliot.
Matt, have you seen the cover that Kanan turned in? Oh, that's my wife. Check this out. Freaking Kanan, man.
Look at all those.
Oh, yeah.
Books.
Oops.
Words. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Did he do that traditional?
He penciled
Digital.
it traditionally, and then he inked it digitally. So he already sold the original cover. the original pencils, and then just turned this in today, and I'm like gobsmacked. It's so good.
Look at the monster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. And then Elliot, man. Elliot was working on my stream today. He's doing a Secret Wars homage cover, and it looks so cool. I don't have a copy of it to show, but maybe when Elliot shows up. Oh, he's on Shearer's channel right now. Let's all go over there and harass him.
Sure, he was on Alterna earlier.
Oh, was he? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then he'll be here when he's here. He knows where his butter's breaded. Bread is buttered. Sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Butter.
All right, so let's see what else we got. We got Lone Star, and then we got let's check out. Oops. Elliot's is actually no. Kyung's here. Kyung.
Hey.
Maiden.
Yeah, 16 days left on the in demand.
Where the heck is it? Why can't I find it? Battle Maiden. There it is.
Andrew J says Elliot is wrapping up his stream with Alterna.
Okay. And
People are
Kanan
asking
is
about.
just
People are asking about Alejandro. Alejandro won't be able to make it.
no. Nope.
Ghost of
All right.
Henry wants to know if I see any tangents on the Kanan piece. I did not, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Don't give up hope, guys.
I saw something right here. Right here. Look how close that arm is to that leg.
Ooh,
Oof.
yeah.
Ooh.
A little tight there, Cam.
Dang.
What do we do?
Mike, his tangents.
Throw it in the trash. Did you
I love,
notice?
that, I love that Mike's looking for tangents now.
You say throw it in the trash.
Got in his head.
Did you
See,
notice he's
so-
doing like straight up Rob Liefeld guns?
Oh, was he? Wow.
Yeah, look at these. These guns. And, yeah, these ones right here.
Tangiometer.
Yeah, very, very 90 posed inspired on this one. I like it.
Yeah.
Cecil's in the chat. He says he is coming.
Right on.
Mhm.
Incoming.
Hey, John, are
Gary
those
Shipman.
are those guns modeled after like real guns, or are they like super sci-fi guns?
Oh no,
No.
no, they're just sci-fi guns. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, for Vlad. Yeah,
Yeah.
he left out the lower. There's a lower piece to it, but that's
Mm.
fine. hmm
Nice.
Artistic license.
Yeah. With all of them though, I mean, I tell people don't worry, don't be a stickler on things. So they change costumes. There's no reason they can't change weaponry.
All right. Back to Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. 16 days, did you say?
Yep, 16 days left.
16 days to get some knuckle bomby goodness. Beautiful. All right.
Young, I got that thing done today. I'm waiting for the ink to dry on it. I'm gonna scan it and send it to you.
Sweet. Can't wait.
Matt, you didn't answer my DM, but this is probably
sorry.
not the place to talk about it.
My bad. I gotta go peruse the
Oh,
DM.
that's neat. It's got a clock on top.
Yep.
Do they all do that?
As far as I know, that's the first time they've done it. You have to, if you get in touch with the in-demand shop, they have their own department. But if you get in touch with the rep from there, they could hook you up with that.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, that's like a third. That's like a third countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the countdown for the in-demand to close.
Nice.
Matt, are you still pimping Agenda, or what's the deal?
No, I filmed a video to explain everything. I haven't posted it yet. I got to just post it up.
Okay.
So yeah, I got it. But I put it on hold for now. I don't want people putting any money into it. So I just letting everybody know.
Right on. Well, then we will move along over here to Gary Shipman, who snuck in. Hey, Gary.
Mike, how you doing?
Nice.
The
I'm
ninja.
doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing really good.
I see your Packins Land Omnibus is still available in demand.
Yes, it is. I finished the artwork yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So I talked with Brett today, and he's getting all the files ready for print. I got my foil cards in yesterday as well, the foil trading cards. I got my bookmarks. I got everything except for the omnibus. So it should be done in probably the end of this month, I would say. I should have it in hand.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Why the heck do I not have my controls?
Control yourself, Mike.
Yeah,
Man, Edwin took them last week and didn't give them back.
I know, right? It says the cameraman thing, but I can't seem to. Am I sharing? Oh, stop screen sharing. What is going on here? I have chat, screen share, and cameraman. My controls are missing from my thing. How am I supposed to give them to Cecil? Uh-oh.
Someone's here.
Idiot.
Sorry, I'm late.
Whatever, man.
The bitterness.
Jamming. Sorry. All right, did we start yet?
No, we're waiting for
Nope.
Cecil to MC, except now I don't know how to give him the controls because I don't have controls. Maybe if I leave and come back in. I'll do that. Oh, continue broadcast. Exiting this hangout on air will stop this broadcast. Do you want to exit your broadcast? No?
Google it.
Yeah, right. Well, how about if I just close the window? I don't think that'll stop the broadcast. I'm pretty sure it won't, but if it does, I'll start another one.
Word. Eep, op, orp, op. Okay. Get myself together.
How's Doom Kicker doing, Elliot?
It's doing good. I think.
Showcase, screen share, cameraman. It's what the frack?
I think I'm over. Let's see.
I don't know what's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we still have room for Cecil.
I'm just 30 away from 23.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna show your project too. Doom Kicker. Let me share my screen on that real quick, and then
I'm going to showcase what I've been drawing for
there
you.
it is. We are locked on Doom Kicker. Look at that. Yeah, $30 away from 23,000. If anyone wants to support Elliot and Doom Kicker, he just raised his page count to 96
By double.
because he's insane.
Yes.
So, boy, that's a big bang for your buck. Everybody get in there, grab that early bird special or something with enough money that he won't go into the poorhouse working on this project. That would be terrible. We want Elliot producing many, many comics for many years to come. And this will be a good one. So get yourself some Doom Kicker. I'm going to hand it over. Well, I can't hand it over. Dang it. Hi, Cecil.
Kind of operation are you running here, Michael?
I have no idea.
Man, when I first heard Doom Kicker, I heard Doom Kicker and I thought it was some crazy bunch of kids that run around and terrorize ant piles.
All right.
Sure, I'll take that. If that sells me books.
Elliot shaved.
Matt only took 10 minutes to get weird. So, all right.
Yes.
Is that the quote from the back of the book?
This is actually evil Elliot.
Yeah. Like I'm friends with Dark Spock.
Yeah.
All right, let me see who's starting from the right. Who's here? Let me make sure. I see me, Anna. Wait, in the hangout, who's next to Anna?
That is Matthew Weldon, and then Matthew Cosson, and then Kyung Lee, and then John Malin, and then Elliot Fernandez, and then George Peter Gatsis, and then Gary Shipman, and then yourself. And I don't understand what this is. Why? Cecil, for some reason, I can't hand you controls.
Oh no.
So, I know.
Are you on your computer, Cecil?
Yeah.
Chrome?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah. As guests join, hide their video, broadcast large video to see new
Who's
guests.
doing the Nightmare Before Christmas?
That's
Gary
Gary Shipman.
Those
Wonder
are
Woman.
some sweet spectacles. Holy cow.
What?
Hey, Malin.
Oh, is that Eden?
Yeah.
Oh, so those
She
look
chopped all her hair off.
completely different with those glasses on.
Oh.
You can see into the future with
You
those.
didn't notice the haircut, just the glasses?
No, because I'm looking in the Google Hangout, and the image is choppy. So yeah, it looks good on YouTube, but in the Hangout it looks choppy.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I guess there's no. I guess Cecil, you're just gonna have to MC, and then the camera will go where the camera goes. I guess.
Oh, you mean when people just talk?
Yeah. Unless we get to the point where I'm controlling it, I could probably have. No, I can't have Eden hanging over my shoulder with my mouse all night. But we're gonna have to make do because I have no idea why it's not working.
Gus Tyler Bush says, "Pay Eden, Mike."
No.
You still haven't paid her?
Oh my gosh.
Criminal.
What was your best-selling work to date, Eden?
The
Just out of
Cecil
curiosity.
drawing, the Cecil on the
Oh,
unicorn.
was
that's
it? I
what
didn't even realize.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Oh, I didn't know.
That she got paid for.
Yeah.
It's just
Dun,
some
dun, 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 dun. I like the glasses,
good
Eden.
chunk of change. Anyways, Cecil, I'm gonna let you take control, at least in some semblance. We are doing Wonder Woman tonight, if you were not already aware.
I'm aware.
time to start.
If you would start the proceedings, go for it.
Hey, Malin.
Hey, what?
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Hold on a second. This, let me lock it on. This is, where's Elliot?
Not
Elliot,
working.
put that back on.
I know. It's turning off on me.
Hold on. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm doing it.
Sweet.
You see who it is, Malin?
Yeah, zoom that out, man.
Up front and in charge.
Yeah, but it's the Secret Wars cover.
Hmm.
So Secret Wars being other than Contest of Champions being the first real like crossover event, Elliot thought that would be a great cover to do.
An homage.
Right.
All right, just want to show it to you. Malin.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That's
So
really
those who
cool.
got the Elliot cover for the Monster Hunt on Lone Star, then that's what it's gonna look like. Well, it'll be better. It'll be done.
Maybe on the monster's hair though, Elliot. Just bring a couple strands up higher because it's not male pattern baldness. It's just
Okay.
random clumps.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, it looks cool. It's cool. Yeah.
All
right.
right.
There we go.
Rock and roll. Cecil, take over.
All right, what are we going to leave it on?
It's just. Oh, you want me to just click on? I can if you want me to click it on people.
Just go down the line every few minutes. I'll remind you just to click.
All right.
What is this on you right now?
Yeah.
It's there we go. Okay.
There we go. Yeah. What the heck? Why is it not focusing? Come on, don't do this to me now. All right. Per usual, John. I could leave it on you because you have. Why is this not focusing?
Yeah, lock it up on me.
I'll lock it on you for a bit.
Give
We'll
the people
start-
something to watch for
We'll-
once.
yeah.
It shows life.
Well, right now it's just your big dead girl head. So.
All right, should I introduce everybody, or did you just do that?
I think we're ready to get rolling. We're already
Yeah, we
24
introduced
minutes in.
everybody except
All right,
you.
the time. Oh, well, I'm Cecil. Well, the time is 10. Let's make it 10:25. Will be the cut. 12:25 is the cutoff. Let's begin right now. Tonight's subject is Wonder Woman, which was, I think, developed in the 30s, maybe 40s, by a guy who was heavily into bondage imagery.
That is accurate.
It's true. That's true.
So this is a good way to pay homage to him and his kinks. Where's Kelsey? Speaking of, You ruined my day today.
I don't know. I invited him last night, but he's probably sleeping it off or something.
Is there a reason why we're doing Wonder Woman? Is there a new movie announced or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 year from today.
They put out the poster of her in some kind of gold armor with a very 80s colorful background.
Okay, cool.
It looks pretty cool. But that girl, would look good in a garbage bag. It's like, oh, Gal Gadot looks really good. Yeah, no doubt, no kidding. Let's see. Yeah, last night we had a live stream that went till almost 5 a.m. And I completely forgot that I had a yearly physical today. I'm not kidding. I had a full battery. I was there all day. I was dying, and then I had to go to work. That's why I'm late. I had to go to work late, and I'm having my first beer right now just because I needed a drink all day to just kind of, I don't know. I was having the worst hangover. I had everything, blood work and the EKG and the stress test and sonogram. And I don't know why they needed a sonogram, but they did like an abdominal sonogram. They did, and they used warm jelly this time, by the way. Some people want to know.
It's good.
A lot of times they use that freezing cold jelly when they put the sonogram on.
Did you do that? Did they do that amniotic prick?
No, I did feel like a pregnant woman though, but I was just for. It turns out it was just a food baby. But yeah, so I was in hell today. It was I paid for it. I went to bed at 5, woke up at 7:30, and here I am.
That was good planning.
It's pretty much how I plan everything. The only reason I remember when I got in my car this morning that the script for the lab work and all that stuff was on my console of my car, and I was like, that's today.
So has anybody heard from Kelsey?
Yeah, he sent me a DM before. He says he cannot remember anything, and he hopes that it wasn't that bad. And I said it's still up.
Yeah,
it's still up. It
is still up. I know.
Yeah,
David Williams responded me from my messaging him last night. He's like, I don't think Kelsey was supposed to be telling everybody all that.
Who sent you a message?
David Williams.
Oh, he was talking about projects?
Yeah.
That was the part when I was like, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. You're like, Damon Wayans?
Is it really a secret if you have no idea what the hell the person's talking about? Anna, how are you doing? You were the object of Elliot. Sorry, of Kelsey's affection last night.
Oh, I am so hungover. It's been a very slow day for me.
People have asked Cecil to do a healing stream to digest it all.
This will be the healing stream.
I don't know. I got yelled at this about it, but I'm just like, oh.
Who yelled? Oh, your boyfriend yelled at you?
No. My boyfriend would not. My boyfriend thought it was hilarious.
Who yelled at you?
Other YouTubers.
Uh-oh. You have to be incognito when you're on our show. We'll call you.
Put a mask on.
You don't need to be incognito. You guys are crazy. It went fine.
It was fine. You came off fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, that's what I said, but
I don't think you said anything controversial the whole night. You were just running with a bad crowd. That's all.
It's true.
We had Mike come in at the end to church it up a little. Didn't work.
my
No, it did
Kelsey
work.
Built an immunity to me showing up.
Wait,
It
He used
did
to
work
get
Mike, do I
because
remember right?
self-conscious.
At one point, there was like 10 kids in your room, right?
It's always
at least.
I just remember there was a bunch of kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my kids come in, whatever, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's fine.
I just remember Mike's wife running as fast as she could out of that room when why am I keep calling Elliot? When Kelsey started like talking to her, she was like, pew! Like a cloud of smoke. It's like bye. Like, Mike, your wife is there.
Nope.
Get her on camera.
The object of my affection.
Derek the Flam says Mike's house is lousy with children. It's not a nice thing to say.
Ugh, I do not like this. See, I
Figure out
said
this
I
drill.
was going to think of a pose before I started, and then I didn't, and now I'm hating what I'm doing.
You going with the traditional mud flap pose? That's cool.
Let's see who else has got something to show.
Wait, are you bouncing around, Mike?
A little bit. Just to people who we can actually see what they're doing. Oh, Gary's doing a portrait. George, we're supposed to be able to see what you're working on. And
Oh,
Matt,
sorry, I got Windows open up so I can see references. Hold on.
Okay, Matt's doing sketches, character sketches first. That's probably smart. That's probably what I should have done.
Yeah, just trying to
Okay,
get the
there you
pose
go.
and everything.
Matt, just keep in mind she's not pregnant, okay?
I'm just trying to figure out this foot, man. I'm trying to make this foot muy sabroso, you know?
All right, I'm going to put a tweet out. Yes. Raythal, who I can't pronounce that, man. I'm having a bad day. In the chat says I should pin a tweet for people to respond to. Or did you already do that, Mike?
Oh yeah.
I have not. I have not.
All right, I'm going to pin a tweet. That'll be the official.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I think Edwin might have, though. Maybe you should check his page first.
Where is the velvet voiced out Edwin tonight?
He had work tonight. He's got a night gig.
That sounds shady as hell. Doesn't he do demolition?
Yeah.
Night demolition?
He got a job he couldn't refuse.
He's a hitman.
Got an offer.
They prefer to be called cleaners.
Magic of my affection. What? Yeah, we're on.
All right, so I'm just putting Wonder Woman on Drawn and Quartered, the link to the show, and that'll be it. People could just start.
Well, did you check Edwin's posts?
Do I put Drawn and Quartered fan edition or?
Yeah, check
No.
Edwin's posts and see if he posted something already. And then if so, just share that out.
Yeah, he did. This is the official draw along with drawn and quartered threads. Show your best version of Wonder Woman here, black and white. And he tagged Mike in it.
Okay. So I'm not going to post anything then.
Okay.
It's just
I'm going to retweet it. If anyone wants to check my Twitter real quick and hit retweet. Dun, 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 dun.
Does it have a link to the show?
No, they just post in the thread their artwork. And then
I'm just going to send out a link to the thread, into the show. And all right. And then I'll retweet Edwin's. It's a professional operation you got here, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait, was that sarcastic?
No.
Yeah.
No, that was a full compliment.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Cecil. I don't get a lot of compliments. Matt, what are you drawing?
Is the one he put up the one with the picture of Linda Carter with the walls?
Yeah.
Just retweet that one.
I think.
Man,
so.
I don't know.
Think that's the one. She has her arms stretched out.
Yep. I don't know what they did with those bloomers on her. Such a weird. Like you could see, she has a very athletic build from the cuts in her arms and shoulders, and then she's got these gigantic granny panties.
Can't show buttocks on TV.
Cecil, the one with Wonder Woman with her arms spread is not the draw along thread.
Where's the draw along?
Just go to my Twitter, and it's the first thing that I retweeted.
Got it.
So, Anna,
Mm-hmm.
what did you want to know about creating comic books?
Oh, okay.
Oh wait! By the way, you asked the question. How do you make a comic book last night? And it was never answered. John started.
We both started, but then Kelsey was for like 20 minutes. I'm like,
20 minutes. That was over an hour.
Yeah, like 3 hours.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know how to draw, and I went to school for it. But when I took a comics class, it was like history of comics, and then like how to do perspective and all that. So I never actually learned like how you make a comic book or what the process is. And everyone keeps telling me to do one because Jeff did one, Ethan did one. So I figured, I was like, fine, cool, I'll do one. Not knowing anything about how to make it aside from drawing it. So what's the process?
do you ever read comics?
Yeah, I have a bunch of comics.
Okay, so do you understand basic storytelling?
Yes.
Like storyboarding and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, making the comic, I mean, visually, it's just storytelling. You go in a Z pattern, just like you're reading the comic, right? It's left, right, left, right, left, right, depending on how many tiers you've got.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, I do just I try to keep my storytelling very basic and not flashy, but then like other guys like to do really creative panel work. I think John does, right, John?
Yeah, fair amount.
Should Mike really be the one telling this? Shouldn't we get
why
somebody
not?
who actually knows how to do it?
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Mike is very qualified.
Really? What is? I thought this was drawn and quartered. What is going on? Everyone's so nice tonight.
All right, get out, Gary.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
A lot of crying, sweat and tears, self-loathing. I forgot to mention those things involved in making the comic.
Right. Also, you have to have something to say. If you don't have anything to say, Yeah, I mean, if you have a story, then I don't know, you break it down, you break down the story, and then you have to break down that story and obviously into however many pages you want your comic book to be. And there's kind of a thing in comics where it's not just your, I guess the easy way to say it is you're trying to create a mini story with each page, right? Each page should have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then the total story has a beginning, middle, and an end. And then whatever the total story arc is, if you're doing like three issues or whatever, that also requires a beginning, middle, and end. So it is kind of, I don't know, maybe compartmentalized storytelling, you might say.
Okay.
If anyone else has any objections to what I'm saying, feel free to pipe in. I don't.
Not an objection, but an alternative is if you're not very comfortable doing sequential, 3, 4, or 5 panels on a page type deal, you can look at books like The Red Star, where they tell the story almost like you would like a children's story, except they're all like giant double page spreads throughout the whole thing, and they only use panel to panel storytelling for kind of like the storyteller pages. So if you have somebody who's telling a story, then you would only really have to require to do those, 3, 4 panels for however long he's talking to the audience. And then you can open it up into just showing the really big moments of each section of your story and rolling along. It'd be a lot simpler because the panel to panel is very much an art form on how you use certain little tricks to move the eye from one panel to the next. And that's a little bit harder to kind of explain. But yeah, if you do something like Red Star, you can do it like a fairy tale, like a children's book. It'd be really big, really nice images, and then you just lay the text over top of it.
Oh yeah, and another thing. Did you ever see? I can't remember what the name of the book was, but Mark Miller did a book like in the early 2000s, I think, and the whole thing. It was just 3 panels per page, and it was meant to feel like a movie. So it was just like these big, long, horizontal panels, one on top of the other, and so it pretty much it was a storyboard, but it was still a comic book. But you had 3 panels per page to tell your story, and that was very, very storyboardish. It was, well done. And
Was that
yeah,
Kick-Ass?
what was it?
Was that Kick-Ass?
No.
I
can't remember what the heck it was. But yeah, there's no like hard and fast rule other than you have to be able to understand the story from the visuals.
One thing I did
It's
recently.
like storyboarding, right?
Yeah, storyboarding.
Well, one thing I did recently was I just drew a 20-page comic, and I tried writing it out in the beginning, but I couldn't really. I wasn't really getting any traction, so I just drew all 22 pages and went in way later and filled in dialogue. I just drew cool action scenes. So I mean, it was a really fun process. But that's blasphemy to a lot of other people. So.
Yeah,
Don't listen to
Is
that.
it kind of like where you just come up with an idea, you figure out what the story is going to be, then you write a script, and then you go in and design everything?
Yeah, you can either go full script or you can just write down, like kind of like what Matt's saying, except for like with a paragraph or what. If it doesn't matter how many pages your story is, and you just want to like feel it out as you go, but you know what the story is, you can do it that way and just, like I said, go page by page. But like what Matt's doing, I did that on the first issue. Well, not exactly that. I had the story beat it out. So like I knew what was on each page, but I didn't script, I didn't dialogue anything out. And so when it came time to actually fill in the dialogue, I noticed that I had not left enough room for certain scenes to flesh out what was being said. So you can trap yourself into situations like that. But
yeah, I've done that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to read the super chats as they come in.
All
I
right.
may have missed some. I'm gonna go back. Professor Geek for $2 says my vote goes to the most Linda Carter inspired.
It won't be mine.
Jeg says How do you determine panel layout and pacing?
Oh, you know what? There's a great book by Scott McCloud called Understanding Comics you might want to pick up, Anna. It's
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
and whoever asked that question, panel design visually, like, you know how because we read left to right, if you have a panel that is horizontally long, it feels longer time-wise, right? Because your eyes have to go left to right across the panel. Panels that are thin and vertical feel like they're like beat action sequences. So understanding that kind of just basic storytelling or panel layout, it's a good first step. But yeah, it's a really good book. You should check it out.
Okay. Then what do
Yeah,
you
that's
do when
that book
stories-
is pretty much famous. I know about that book because of cartoonist kayfabe.
Yeah, they talked about it recently.
It was just talking about that book. They're actually a great channel for Anna because they're doing breakdowns of all of Alan Moore's work, and they talk a lot about panel transition, scene transition, different things he does. And I'm not an artist or a writer, and I'm just a person who just is watching this, and I love hearing them describe how they're doing it. So they're doing it in an entertaining way, so it doesn't feel academic. It's pretty good. It's called Read More Comics, Moore, like Alan Moore, and they're just take like an Alan Moore comic every day and break it down, and it's really good for explaining how he does storytelling. And they just did what was the Joker one, Killing Joke. Superman Annual 11, I think they did a couple days ago. They're just going through all his work. But Slick Rick in the chat says he recommends Ethan's brutally honest portfolio review series. There's about 20 of them, and there's a lot of tips in there about stuff like that.
I also recommend Will Eisner's Comics and Sequential Art. A lot of great examples of how to tell stories in a different way and manipulate panels and different unique techniques.
What was the book's name?
Comics and Sequential Art by Will Eisner.
He's a hack. Someone had to say it.
Well, see, I decided that I was going to do like a webtoon because I really like, because Webtoons is just an app, it's free, and you can just go and read, web comics on the go. And I liked that when I was commuting. So there was this one that I really liked, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this too. And then I did where I mentally thought out what the story was going to be, and then I started drawing. And then when I went in to add dialogue, I was like, oh no, doesn't fit. Or I'm not that good at scripting stuff, I guess. So I know now, just after trying to do that I really have to plan that out along with like drawing it.
That is another very basic rule. Leave a third of your space for dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you know your panel is going to be very dialogue heavy.
And use less dialogue too.
Draw
I kept
cool
thinking, I was like, how
stuff.
can I say this big point in like one sentence?
Yeah, be pithy.
Jeg for $2 says Alan Moore is a hack. Someone had to say it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Alan Moore. I did like Killing Joke, from what I remember.
You are a fan.
I didn't like Watchmen. I mean, I don't know.
comic?
I didn't really read it. I saw the movie.
That's not a way.
Movie's
that's
another
not judge.
comic.
I hated Watchmen, the movie. I thought that was one of the worst couple hours of my life.
Well, you're wrong. It's great.
Your
I would rather
opinion
get shot
is
again
wrong.
than have to watch
Your opinion
Watchmen.
is wrong.
Yeah, I can't get through Watchmen the book without falling asleep.
Your opinion is wrong as well, John.
I'm sorry. It's their job to entertain me.
I like the art.
Maybe if it had more explosions, right, Mike?
It had a blue giant with his dong out for half the book. What more do you want, John?
I guess more.
A better story.
Snap.
You don't like the deconstruction of the superhero?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Well, no, it's okay if it's done once in a while, but someone was just talking about this the other day. The problem is then everybody started doing the deconstruction of a superhero, and then you're just taking apart the whole genre. It's okay for somebody to come in and do a piece about it, but if it can't become part of the weekly series or the monthly.
Well, that's the problem. Was too many writers don't know what good storytelling is. And so they're just like following, trying to be trendy or whatever, trying to be hip, trying to be cool. I remember I went to ProCon in 1993, and Neil Gaiman was the keynote speaker. And he got up there and he was talking about how he dialogue stuff and how people ask him how he dialogues so well. And he talked about how, people don't talk in complete sentences in, just real life. When people, they lose their train of thought, they decide to change their train of thought, whatever it is. People don't talk in complete sentences. I noticed after that every freaking comic I read, like about 6 months after that, people just started ending sentences randomly rather than like natural breaks and, changing. They took what he said,
Like way too
but
seriously.
they didn't understand why he was saying it,
Yeah. You're not supposed to copy that. That's like you're not supposed to write like real people talk, how they really talk, because otherwise it's incoherent.
Dynamo wants to know why Gary is drawing Michael Jackson.
I thought that's what we were doing.
It's WW, not MJ. Yeah, I try to listen to like some teenagers talk, like at a fast food restaurant, just to see like what kind of stuff they talk about, dialogue. And it was like, if you just made a transcript from that, you would not know what they were talking about. It was insane. I was like, these people have like Tourette's or some weird. It was like they couldn't even speak a full sentence, like you said. It was just fragmented conversation. I'm like, how do they know what they're talking about?
Not me.
Did you shake your fist at them?
Yeah.
Get
I told
off
them to get
my
off my lawn
lawn.
too.
Get out with your crazy raps music and your rock and roll and your hot rods. Get out of here.
Hippity hop music.
Yeah, hot rods.
I can't understand a word you're saying. Larry Romano in a chat wants to know if you called them rapscallions. Get off my lawn. Well, I had something like that like a year or two ago. I was in a store and like I'm in New York City, so there's two kids behind me and every other word is the N-word. Like, that N-word, every other word talking about them and their friends. And then he said to him, and I get to the counter, I turn around, it's two or three, it's like three Korean kids. And I probably like let out a gasp because I was so sure it was like a group of black kids behind me, and it was just like I let out a gasp. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and it was like every other word, and it was them like describing their friends. Then the guy, Pete, and it's like I'm just like, geez, so loud. And it's like, yep. They're New Yorkers now.
I experienced the same thing with Mexican kids, though.
Chaplain Bear says Kyong for the win.
I can't even see Kyung's screen. He's hiding.
I just had him on for a bit.
I mean, I
Trying to
tapped
remember
on
the
the screen.
cycle.
It's just a logo.
On mine?
Who's got the ruler out? Is that you, Mike?
No. Wait, do I? I don't think so. No. What ruler?
See, so if you
I'm
click,
on the YouTube channels to see what other people are looking at right now.
Oh, Matt Costin's watching right now. I mean, you're watching Matt Costin right now.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm not even.
Although he's
there.
not drawing, so I'm going to move over.
Yeah, I wasn't even drawing, man.
Professor Geek for $2 says that is a thing of beauty, Kyung.
Appreciate it, Prof.
Springsteen's tour bus for $2 says send Anna to fan edition and put a poop emoji.
Oof.
Wait, he said 3 poop emojis. I'm sorry.
I don't like that Kyung's getting more attention than I am. What's he doing that's so great?
It's on Anna.
Yeah, but Kyung, I can't even see. I see his logo, his emblem. It's weird. On my Hangouts, it won't show.
Why are you
It's
trying to
like
look at Young stuff? Pay attention to your own stuff, Matt.
I like seeing what people are doing.
Anna, do you have a different approach from the last time you were here?
Yeah, I'm using paper that I've actually used before.
So you're blaming the paper on last time's performance? Is that it?
Oh, no. I was, I don't know. I'm just doing, my normal thing, whereas last time it was like, I was trying something different because it was comics, and I was like, I'll just go back to the way I usually draw.
Let me give you a phrase that you could carry with you. It's a poor carpenter that blames the tools.
I'm not blaming the tools. You just asked what I was doing different, and I'm going back.
No need to snap at me. There's no need to snap.
Trust me, if I'm snapping, you'll know.
You're getting hysterical.
You need to smile more.
Oh, snap. Oh boy.
I'm your friend, sweetheart. Please. Okay.
All right, let's see what John Malin's doing. Butts.
Rocking the world.
Wait, I see Kyung.
What?
No, it's just going back. Click on John. So
It is on John's.
Oh, he's not used to that. I'm the one drawing the butt, and Kyung's not.
Hmm.
I have a tattoo just like that.
Nice. I'm going to have one surprise in here before I'm done. It's going to secure me a solid win.
Fear of the couch.
Yeah.
Rod 79 says vote John, vote twice, vote mail-in.
Vote often.
The expression is vote early, vote often, by the way.
No, it's vote twice, vote often.
Show the crossover cover.
Professor Geek for $2 says John's got the right proportions and costume too.
There we go. If the prof says it, it must be true. Oh, everyone check out Tales from Beyond the Stacks as well. Back that if you haven't. There's a cover by myself and Kyung.
Tales from the Stacks.
Oh, what did I say?
Tales from Beyond the Stacks.
There you go. Yeah, 2 different campaigns going through Comicsgate right now, both of which I'm a part of.
And I watched your trailer reaction to the X-Men movie today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when she got up to the part where it should be called the X-Women, you went, what?
So did I.
So,
It's so forced nowadays.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Yeah, she was getting I guess she was getting jealous of all the attention Brie Larson was getting, and she's like, "Hold on, I was the original annoying actress. Don't forget about me."
Yeah. She's in everything though, and it's like you can't get away from Jennifer Lawrence now.
yeah. True.
I mean, she's okay. She's not the best. So
Why
I don't
is
know what the
Mystique
whole-
such a big part of the X-Men? That's what bothers me.
I know she wasn't that big like back in the OG X-Men movies. But when she's saying, "Oh, it should be X-Woman," I was like, "Girl, you literally laid there the entire battle in Apocalypse. Like they had to save you. What are you doing bitching about that? Oh, it should be the X-Woman. There was only one woman that did something, and it was Jean, and she did it the last freaking minute."
The dialogue was awful. She even throws it in Professor X's face. She's like, "When was the last time you put yourself in the line?" Well, I guess the last time he got his spine severed, you dope. Like she's literally lecturing him on not sacrificing. And it's like he's sitting in a wheelchair from a sacrifice, you idiot. Like how yeah, but what have you done lately?
He had a mental battle with Apocalypse. That's what he was doing. And he almost died. I mean, I hated that movie, but they showed a Star Trek episode, so that was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, Star Trek.
Who said yes, Star Trek?
Awesome.
Matt, how many lights are there?
How many what?
How many lights
Lights.
are there?
How many lights?
All right.
You mean on the Enterprise?
Star
No.
Trek posers
Oh
all
my
over the
God,
place,
no.
just getting discovered one after another. How many lights,
You
Matt?
Are you talking about the real Star Trek or the
Oh my God, how many
The,
lights
new
are
one.
there? You should know this.
new Star Trek or the
Never
fake one or the
mind.
real one?
It's the next generation.
Bootsy one in the chat's got it. There are 4 lights.
Oh, okay.
Exposed.
Picard. I've seen every episode of every TV series ever. And every
Just
film.
another Patak running around these parts.
Jag for
You
$5
another
says
man.
Chung. Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb was the first Comicsgate book I backed. Can't wait. Enjoy participating in the contest too. Cecil, best busty casting for Power Girl. Go. Oh, I thought you were saying I would be the best busty cast. Busty casting for Power Girl.
Kate Upton.
I mean, J-Lo would really be the one, right? I mean,
J-Lo?
not J-Lo. I'm sorry. How's Scarlet Witch chick? What's her name?
Christina Hendricks.
No.
No,
Christina Hendricks.
Or Hendricks, yeah.
Christina Hendricks would be good, but I think Scarlett Johansson would be.
No, you're out of your mind. She's like 5'2".
Is Power Girl tall?
Christina Hendricks would be good.
She would be if I was drawing her or directing her. Yeah, all superheroes should be tall, man. These are idealized forms. I mean, they should be like Greek gods walking into a room, not a bunch of midgets.
Excuse me.
You don't remember, the hobbits are the ones that saved Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, bunch of midgets.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being
Bunch of
big.
fantasy.
So heightist, John, I swear.
Jesus A. Sabalas Jr. says Alexandria Daddario. It's a good call. But you know what, Malin, you kind of nailed it with Christina Hendricks. So it's really.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson? Are you kidding me? Someone's joking.
I'm looking at a chart and it has Power Girl at 5'7", but it could just be a fan chart. I don't know.
Critias wants to know who's drawing Gandhi. Does somebody have a picture of Gandhi up?
I think that's me.
Is that Gandhi?
Kate Upton? Yeah, Kate Upton could be Power Girl. Lena Dunham, no.
Can she
Kate
act?
Upton's thick in the middle.
That's right.
The ability to act is important.
Lena Dunham is really the saddest type of heavy girl because no matter how much weight she puts on, her breast never gets any bigger. Goes everywhere else.
Oh.
Sad.
Well, I mean, she's a celebrity. I'm sure she can afford to fix that if she wanted to.
That was very sexist of you. She's perfect.
No, that was very truthful.
Perfect the way
Should
she
never
is.
kowtow to the patriarchy.
She's perfect the way she is. Mean and ugly.
You're kicked out of the X-Women, by the way, Anna.
I never wanted to be part of the X-Women.
Alice Eve as Power Girl. I don't know who that is.
She was the girl that was in Star Trek, the ripoff of the Wrath of Khan. The
Yeah,
blonde
she's
girl.
not busty.
7 of 9 could have been a good. She's a little long in the tooth now, but Jerry Ryan in her day would be a good Power Girl.
No. You need someone with I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of the whole thing with Power Girl, people. She's got a rack.
Jerry Ryan doesn't have a rack?
No, like huge rack.
Jerry Ryan has a huge rack.
No, she doesn't. She has an all right rack.
Anna, what do you say about that? You're the Star Trek expert.
What do you think about Jerry Ryan's rack?
Yeah, what?
Her rack is
All of
perfectly
them
adequate.
are more busty than all the other girls in Star Trek.
Yeah, but look at all the other girls in Star Trek.
Yeah, the Borg enhanced her.
Emily Ratajkowski.
You know why Power Girl's boobs are so big, right?
Because she's powerful.
No. I mean, she's a Supergirl from a different dimension. She's
Well, that explains
reason
it.
why she should. No. It was because the art. I can't remember who the artist was.
A
But
genius.
Wait, is your answer because she's drawn that way?
No, it's because he was.
Why her boobs are so big? The artist drew him that like that.
I know, but he was asking. Oh yeah, George is drawing Gandhi. He kept asking his editor, and this was back in the day before email.
Comic Book Bob has the measurements. Jerry Ryan was 36, 26, 36, completely stacked. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for those quick and important details.
So he kept asking his editor how stacked she's supposed to be, and he wasn't getting an answer. So he just kept making them bigger and bigger and bigger until his editor called and was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Our sales are going through the roof. That's pretty crazy stuff going on with the Vampirella sales.
Yeah.
60,000 so far.
Yeah, I bought a few covers.
It's it's starting to I wonder if companies are going to start to bring back sexy women into comics. I mean, that was Jared Cruz says Alexis Texas for Power Girl. I don't know who that is.
That is an adult film star.
Let me see if I can pull up a picture. I can share it with everybody. Oh my God.
I think that's the answer for us.
Well, she's definitely powerful. She's taken on like 5 guys. Wonder Woman first appeared in 1942. Anybody know the comic book? Oh no, I'm sorry, 1941.
Sensational.
Well, she had an appearance in All Star Comics number 8 in 1941, and her first feature was Sensational Comics number 1 in 1942. What's the one that's worth more?
Probably her first appearance. I would guess.
She was created by a psychiatrist and writer, Charles Moulton.
Did anybody see that movie?
Yeah, he invented the polygraph test.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting since he has he also came up with the lasso of truth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How weird is that? The guy who came up with the lasso of truth also invented the polygraph.
Is it true that it was like? I'm not gonna go there.
Who's your favorite artist through the years who drew? Anybody?
Adam Hughes.
Who drew what?
Adam
Adam
Wonder Woman.
Hughes. Jose Garcia Lopez. Did he do that too?
No, it'd probably be Adam Hughes too.
Yep.
Jose's amazing, but Adam tied that one up. Boom.
Tied it up. I get it.
Mike Turner.
Yeah, he didn't give her a butt. She had no butt with Michael Turner.
Yeah, she was cute though.
Y'all remember that issue of Wizard like so many years ago, where they had they wanted to try like this really this controversial thing where they would feature an artist, but they decided to have an artist draw off for one issue, but I don't think it went very well, or I think feelings, were compromised too much, and the topic was Wonder Woman, and it was Michael Turner versus Madureira. Yeah, it was pretty good drawing. I think Madureira won, but they didn't do any more after that. It kind of sucked.
Didn't John Byrne have a run on her in the 90s?
Yeah.
I remember liking that.
Yeah, you really simplified her costume too.
Billy the Wombat says Sarah Jessica Parker could play the Invisible Jet. Now that's good casting. All right, a lot of people are saying Kat Dennings for the busty Power Girl. Yeah, but she's busty in a different type of way. She's not athletic and like cute. People are saying George Perez, Jim Lee.
Jim didn't draw Wonder Woman.
Jim?
Justice League.
Justice League, yeah.
Well, Justice League, yeah, but I mean,
I'll go with that chick. Kat Denning, yeah. Cut her hair, make her blonde. Yeah, she'd be pretty smoking.
She's kind of short though.
Yeah, I agree. But they're gonna get someone short anyways.
Oh, suddenly it doesn't matter.
No, because they're gonna get a bunch of short people because that's Hollywood. They're all 5'5".
That's tall.
Yeah. See?
5'3", Anna.
I'm little.
Well, they were putting like a picture of like action heroes of the 2019 versus action heroes of the 90s, and they had like Stallone,
Rambo, Jean-Claude.
yeah, and then they had like Paul Rudd, Mark Ruffalo.
Like what happened?
Milos Husik says Cecil as Penguin. That's not nice.
That's not.
I'll murder you, Rock. And knock you into Tamara. No, what do you say? I'll murder you to death.
You greasy gorilla.
He's an animal. This Clubber Lang's a different creature. What do you say, Mick?
I'm like Dirty Doug just showed up.
Oh.
Adam Hughes, Michael Turner, George Perez. A lot of George Perez's. I think I like George Perez's Starfire the best.
Yeah.
John, you said Michael Turner, right? Got a lot of Michael Turners.
Yeah, he actually sells, unlike everybody else.
Brian Boland.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Couldn't wipe Michael Turner's butt.
Why would he want to?
Oh boy.
Selma Hayek as Talia. Well, that would have been good.
Salma's getting a little long in the tooth too.
I'll let her know she doesn't make the cut anymore, Mike. She's gonna be devastated. She's gonna be devastated.
What?
Mike Miller said that?
I cannot be the target.
She's probably listening. We got 451 viewers right now. She's got. Sorry, Selma. Somebody talk her off the ledge. Adrienne Palacki.
Padalecki. No way. No.
Who is that?
She's the chick from the Orville, the captain's wife or ex-wife.
Oh, I haven't.
Played one woman.
Did you ever watch Supernatural?
No.
Did you ever watch that god awful Wonder Woman pilot they filmed and then never did the show?
She had pants. They gave Wonder Woman pants. And they
Yeah,
wondered why
that was cool.
That was her.
That would have been so cool, man. I wish they had that.
Oh my gosh, Matt,
released
stop
that.
talking now.
Dude, I like the different takes on crappy characters. The crappy takes on different characters. Like the
She just got
Nicolas Cage
married.
Superman.
Palicki just got married to the other guy on the Orville. The redhead guy.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? He's one of the main characters, like the captain's best friend.
Yeah.
That actor and her just got married in real life like last week.
Huh.
He's the voice of Steve on American Dad, too.
I give it a week.
He did well. The pictures are dramatic. They're well, you know, you look at your pictures at home, Mike. Same thing.
Click on through to the other side. Mm-mm-mm.
Dynamo says, no, I'm sorry. Shemeebs says Elliot's goatee for Vandal Savage.
That's funny. I do look like a caveman now.
You look like you trimmed up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You're a little less grizzly.
Yeah. Grizzly scares away the raccoon.
What'd you say, Elliot?
The grizzly scares away the raccoons.
Oh.
All right.
Cat is killing me.
John, you have a twisteroo plan for this?
Yeah.
And you're afraid to do it because others will begin copying it? Is that the...
It'll be too hot. Too hot.
Gotcha.
He's going the bondage route.
I don't want Mike to put the brakes on it.
Hmm.
Once it's begun, it can't be stopped.
John trying to get back to the roots of the character.
Maybe.
No, we can't see what you're doing, John. Nothing good going on in the chat.
I'm reading the history of Wonder Woman right now. See why this guy was obsessed with bondage. Got a little lost there for a moment. Sorry. Forgot I was hosting. Yeah, I'm going to close this Alexa Texas tab too. Anyway, good casting, but just not for the DCU.
For other things.
Malin is doing a 5-star butt, says Ghost of Henry.
Thank you. It's my homage to Blazing Saddles. Stick out your tush.
Tom King is in the chat, by the way.
That's funny.
Dennis Peruk says, Blacklist Universe, we were discussing Scarlett Johansson and the various roles she could play.
Let's see. What are they suggesting?
Captain Marvel. Would it be weird if they replaced Captain Marvel with her and she played both Black Widow?
It would be preferable.
Critias is saying Scarlet for Poison Ivy.
No, I think she's tapped out for comic characters. I think you can keep recasting comic people as other comic people.
Has anybody mentioned the new Batman guy, the Twilight?
Don't start.
Anna loves it. She thinks.
Oh God.
No, she's right. It is going to bring in a whole new crowd of estrogen-laced Bat fans.
Well, you're all wrong. He's going to be an excellent Batman, maybe the best.
He's a terrible actor.
Not that
Just
bad.
because of Twilight. I here's the thing. I've never watched Twilight, so I'm not infected with that. I watched about a half hour of it, and I couldn't take it.
Because he's a terrible actor. If he was a good actor,
Toronto.
he would have brought you into the story.
No, he didn't write that stuff. He was a kid when he got cast. Who's going to turn it down? Be like, oh, Vampire Sparkle's next. It's like, no, it was a great move for him. He's set for life from that series.
Such a terrible concept. This 100-something-year-old guy falls in love with a teenager.
That's what that was the major flaw. I'm like, you ever talk to a 15-year-old?
Wasn't Twilight like a fan fiction for?
No. 50 Shades of Grey was a fan fiction for Twilight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just kill himself? He's like, oh, I'm 90, but I've been going through different high schools for the last how many times are you going to study like trig?
We Wait, 50 Shades was a fan fiction for Twilight?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the gray guy was supposed to be a vampire?
I don't know how it worked. I didn't read either.
Huh.
Anna read
Jag for
Explain it for
$2.
us, Anna.
The
What?
super,
Explain it for us.
Which one?
Both of them.
Twilight is dumb, and it's about a vampire that falls in love with a human because he has the power to mind read, and she's the only person that he can't mind read. So that was his draw to her, and also I guess her blood smells good. I know that was the draw, but the lady that wrote it, her whole thing about it was like she had a dream, and so she got up in the night and wrote it, and that's how Twilight came about. And then somebody on a fan fiction site decided to write it, but do like the whole bondage story, and so that's how that movie or the books came about because it was so popular on a fan fiction site.
What?
Was it the same?
Now, Anna is a super fan of Twilight.
No, I'm not.
She has pictures in her youth of visiting areas that are featured prominently within the films.
Not by choice.
She looked pretty happy.
So is it true you wanted to get married in the Portland house that they had the Twilight movie shot in?
no, that would be silly. She wants to get married in New Zealand. That's where the Hobbits live. She's not dumb. Jag for $2 says Gina Carano as Power Girl. Keep DCU sexy and SJW free. She would be good.
Wait, wasn't she in the... Was she the girl in the Deadpool movie?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people? Hold on. Gina... What's her last name?
Carano.
Carano.
She's too slim.
No.
Jag for $5 says Pattinson hates Twilight. He's a good actor. He got a bad gig for a starting role. Also, his Batman isn't DCU. It's an Elseworld movie.
Oh, really?
I like that. I don't know. I have some hopes for it. I think he could do it. He looks like a weird, aloof, kind of weird guy, and I think Bruce Wayne should look like that.
Mm-hmm.
And and also like I didn't like that Ben Affleck with his. He was too gigantic.
He was
Yeah.
awful.
He looked like a meathead crammed into the bat costume.
So Michael Keaton was the best.
No, gosh.
He's the only Batman. And
No.
Adam West too.
Batfleck was the best that we'll ever know.
No.
No, he was a big meathead smashing people through the floor.
Michael Keaton.
No, stop.
I think
Only Batman.
Pattinson will put on some weight. They put all these guys on a cycle, before. Look at even Paul Rudd got muscles all of a sudden at 50 years old. The guy hasn't had a muscle his whole life. All of a sudden he's got a six pack. They get a trainer for him 6 months. They put a few cycles through him. He'll bulk up. He'll look fine. And my hope is that they do a Batman that's more of a detective. They never did it.
Yeah.
They never did a real Batman detective story. Instead,
That's true.
He's DC Detective Comics. That's their flagship. Let's do a detective story. Have him be more cerebral. Maybe make him a Sherlock Holmes. He didn't rely on his strength all the time. He relied on fear. That's what the whole Bat gimmick was about.
World's greatest detective,
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't someone say that he was going to take place in the 90s?
Yeah.
And isn't that Joker movie supposed to take place in the 80s?
Yes,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Joker's gonna be 76 by the time he fights Batman.
So there's a possibility they're going to tie these two movies in.
That would be cool.
That would be.
Oh no.
Yeah, because right in that movie, you see there's a scene where he meets Bruce Wayne as a kid right after the parents are shot.
Is that confirmed to be Bruce Wayne?
Well, that's the rumor. It kind of looks like it.
Because it could be Heath Ledger.
That's too.
If this Joker is the inspiration for the Heath Ledger Joker.
Jeg for $2 says, "Take that back. Batfleck was perfect. Fight me."
That's
No,
right.
he looked like Frank Miller's Dark Knight's Return. Like, he looked like the drawing of that bulky Batman, and that's iconic looking. But I don't know.
But
No, I mean,
It just looks like somebody who wouldn't put his weights
I don't
back
even
at the
think he
gym.
looked like good. It didn't even look good on him.
now, I'm excited about Patterson because I know I've seen him act in other movies. There was a movie that he made, like it was called something about elephants,
Waterfowl.
and
something like that.
yeah, he did acting. He good
That
acting.
one was
in
good.
This conflicts with what Mike just said. Mike said he was a bad actor.
Yeah, I've seen that movie too. No, that's not
Mhm.
good.
And Harry Potter.
Mike, you ever
I don't think
Bad roles. They're only bad actors.
yeah.
So
Wasn't
You
he
can't
the
play
he's
the
the
role.
commercials?
who's on screen now that has her in a throne? Matthew
well done.
Weldon.
I'm sorry, Matty Ice.
No.
Not happening.
Is she
I like
barefoot?
that. Go with it.
Yep, I threw a barefoot in there. She took off a
Oh, you
boot.
got Kelsey's vote for sure.
Does Kelsey
Not
like
pregnant,
bears?
right, Matt?
No, she's like outlandishly lean.
She's like she's got Vienna sausages for toes.
Matt, you just can't win, man.
Okay, man, how's this okay? More like hot dogs.
Anna, you sent a picture of your toes. Could I show that to everybody right now?
No.
Are they painted toes?
I don't know how many times I tell you no.
Yeah,
just,
walking.
Yeah.
just checking.
Anna,
Show it.
Send it to them?
Yeah.
Oh.
How else are we going to get it?
Is that the 6 toes?
No. I had web toes when I was little, so my mom had them like lasered, so I sent them a picture so they could see the scar.
Yeah, they're still webbed.
Well, not completely.
Are you a really good swimmer?
I am a really good swimmer.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I don't think it has anything to do with my toes. I'm
think it
deathly afraid of sharks, so I made sure I was a good swimmer. So if
Toes.
ever in the ocean, I can swim.
It's the toes.
Yeah, I'm sure that ducks are better swimmers than pigeons, but it probably does have something to do with the feet, Anna.
Well, I think it has something to do with my freakishly long arms, so I can pull myself faster. Because if I point my feet when I swim, I get like my entire leg cramps up, so my feet are kind of useless for me when I swim.
So you don't point them so your toes are spread out. Like,
Well, see, it's weird when I kind of have to drag my legs, or I have my legs, do the whole back and forth thing, but I don't really utilize my feet. They're kind of dead weight because if I point them a certain way when I'm using the muscles in my legs, it'll just cramp up everything, and my toes pop out of their sockets.
What?
What?
Yeah.
it never ends.
I was in high school. I was in the middle of a polo tournament, and I had to get out of the pool because all of them popped out, and everyone watched as I
All
popped
of them?
What
That's
about-
tragic. I'm sorry to hear that.
Dynamo wants to know if your mom had your gills sewn shut as a child.
Not that I know of. That would be something I think she might actually keep. Because she might be able to get some money out of taking me to a circus.
Anna's stories get weirder and weirder, but they all check out.
So how did you get your toes back in the socket? At the same time, there in the same place, or at the hospital?
Oh no! I avoid hospitals like the plague.
Even
I
when
just
she was
wasn't
shot, she didn't go to the hospital.
She was shot.
Oh my god!
Because of your toe?
Yeah, I have a bullet in my collarbone.
She does have a slug in her collarbone that you could see. through the
She
skin.
can wiggle it around on the surface of her skin.
You know,
If you had a scalpel, you could cut it out. You could pop it.
I'm
just
not
as it.
cutting it out. I like
Don't
it.
cut it out.
Wait, what kind of slug? Are we talking about like a shotgun slug? What?
I don't know. I was little.
This one have slugs?
It's probably a 22.
No, they don't. They have.
Wait, what happened?
Her mom shot her, but she's in denial about who shot her. But it was her mom.
Huh.
Her and her mom have a lot of.
They were teaching the kids how to shoot a target, and she went up to go in front, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, she got shot.
She needs like an Alejandro Maribal level intervention.
It may have been the mom, it may have been one of the other brothers and sisters. She never knew who did it, but
no one took
they
credit.
never took it to the hospital, and she's got a bullet in her.
No one said I'm sorry.
It was her mom. She was trying to solve the problem.
Oh boy.
No more medical bills for webbed toes.
I'm sorry, Anna.
It's okay.
Too soon?
No. Well, I mean, these are like the lighter stories for me and my mom. So.
Oh jeez.
They all go downhill from getting shot.
My dad's favorite story was, so my dad's a farmer, and for some reason we stopped by my dad's work, and because my dad is a farmer, my entire dad's side of the family, they're all farmers, but then my dad, when he was in his 20s, started a trucking company. So he was, and the trucking company's in the middle of like one of my family's orchards. So my dad had one of the tractors out, and so for some reason my mom and me and my sisters stopped by. And so my dad's out there talking with my mom, and my mom was holding the baby, and my dad was with his friends, and then me and my sister, we had ran up to him to say hi because he was on the tractor. And so my dad went over to talk to my mom and everyone. So me and my sister were crawling all over the tractor, and I saw he had like a soda. So I tried crawling up on the tractor to get the soda. And I just remember all of a sudden my legs started hurting, and there was because it was the plowing one, so it's all the knives, right? But so somehow the exhaust pipe had gotten sliced. So when I climbed up onto the tractor, it sliced open my leg and burned it. So I had
You
this
cauterized it on the spot?
Hmm?
You sliced it open and it cauterized it?
Yeah. And so I jumped off because my leg hurt so bad. And I told my sister, I was like, go get mom. And I'm just standing there. And I remember I was trying so hard not to cry. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And so I started crying. I'm like, Mommy. And my mom came over. She grabs me by the ponytail and starts whacking me because she thought I was throwing a tantrum. And so I had a bloody nose at that point. I had a black eye. And then I showed her my leg. And because I'm crying because I'm like, what the heck, Mom? I'm not even doing anything. Why are you beating me?
It's Tuesday.
And then she screamed, and my mom almost fainted when she saw my leg. And my dad and all of his friends just started laughing at my mom's reaction. But then, so now I have this giant scar on my leg. But
And in your heart.
yeah, and in my heart. But that was that's my dad's favorite story about one of the crazy things my mom did.
That's a good one.
What's your favorite story? My little girl burned her leg nearly off, and story.
Sketch therapy for $19.99. Thank you. Hey, just got promoted to Chief Hot Rod. I'm so stoked.
Congrats, Hot Rod.
What does that mean, Chief Hot Rod?
I don't know. He got promoted to something, but we call him Hot Rod.
I'm so okay. That's right. His name's Rod. I'm so stoked. Happy to see Anna, Cecil, and Malin. Last night was epic. Can we see more Anna when she gets free to drop by? I don't know. She got reprimanded today for. Are you still gonna come visit us?
Visit you guys? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she'll come on again. It's we need her
to once in a while.
Yeah, we need to lure. We need you to lure Kelsey out of the swamp every few months. When we don't hear from him for a while, we'll send him a DM and say, Anna wants to know if you want to do a live stream.
He's like a skunk ape.
I like how his one that got away story was about a girl that he had just met that night, and he, it's like the one that got away.
Emperor.
Emperor.
It's like, how do you forget that name out of all the names to forget?
Well, the story was, for anybody who didn't catch it last night, is Kelsey went to a diner. What was it, in the 90s, and he saw a girl who had like a Star Wars T-shirt, and he went over to chat her up, and she said she would marry anybody who could answer her Star Wars trivia. And her first question was, "Who is Luke's aunt?" And he could only remember Uncle Owen. And then he couldn't get the answer, and she said, "Not interested." And it's haunted him to this day.
Yeah.
He felt like that was the girl he was going to marry. And just like in Dracula, like when Winona Ryder, she happened to look exactly like Anna. So when he met Anna last night, years later,
She's the reincarnation of this.
the reincarnation of that. And and Anna's name is that Star Wars girl. So kind of,
he's always called her because he didn't know her name.
Anyways, then he wanted Anna to give him questions so he can marry Anna, and he couldn't answer those either.
No.
It was entertaining. Are you going to keep it up? I know it's up now.
It's up. I usually wait for Mitch to tell me to take it down, and Mitch actually was like, "Take it." Never mind. That's what he said.
Screw it.
Screw it. If Mitch honestly asked me to take it down, or Kelsey asked me to take it down, I would have already taken it down.
Or Anna.
Anna didn't do anything
I have
embarrassing.
no problem with it, even though I got yelled at. But
Shush.
Whoever yelled at you, have them come on the show next time. You know, we'll convince them.
Well, while he was like, while he was trying to woo her, she interrupted him, and he goes, "Shush!" to her. Plebeian for £2 says Orlando Bloom is a fave for Captain Britain film.
is he English?
Yeah.
He's Australian, right? Or New Zealand?
No, he's English.
He's English. Yeah. They should get an American though.
Yeah, they should get Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Even this
Too
up
many
a bit.
Brits.
Get a thick-necked Boston dude to be cat. Hey, I'm Captain Britain. I'm wicked powerful. I get my power from like Merlin and shit.
If there's one actor I can't stand, it's Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He got better over the years, though, his acting.
I like
I mean, I liked him in Gone Girl, but I mean, he wasn't really acting in that.
What about The Town? Was it Town?
The Town was good.
That's probably his best role was a town.
That's really what saves him. Is
Yeah.
you go, well, what about The Town? And you're like, yeah, it was good. And
Well, he can't play just like a quiet, thoughtful person. If he plays just someone who's always yelling, he can yell well.
You don't like him in the Accountant?
Oh gosh, I don't know if I saw that one.
Oh, that was good.
No,
You
but
guys watch a lot of Affleck movies.
he has no charisma.
He's the same in every role.
He's got a terrible tattoo on his back.
What is it?
he's got a full back piece of like Japanese stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like
but
dragon or
it's like a Chef Boyardee can or something. It's weird. It's like, oh. I
He
think
was terrible in Chasing Amy.
his best role was Chasing Amy.
I said he was terrible in Chasing Amy.
What
I
about
don't
Doc?
think I watched that.
He was never a good actor until recently.
I heard Argo was good.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
yeah,
true.
that was good. Yeah, that was good.
Which one?
Jack Kirby.
Argo?
Oh, I didn't watch it because he's in it. There's like just some movies that I just won't watch, even if they're good, because of the actor or actress.
Sure.
Did you say Jack Kirby was in Argo?
Well, he's portrayed in the movie.
Oh,
Is he
Yeah,
In Argo?
he's actually he was the guy who did the artwork for them to get in, the CIA to get in there.
Oh, the
with fake
storyboard
storyboards.
stuff?
Yeah. Jack Kirby's the one who did it, and Mike Royer inked it.
That's right.
That's cool. What about him when he played the Superman?
I didn't see that one.
It was actually pretty good.
I forgot about that one.
He played George Reeves in the mystery of like what happened to George Reeves story.
Oh, that was Hollywoodland.
Yeah.
So how did it end? I don't want to watch it.
He died.
Didn't he jump out a window?
I don't know.
I think it was a bullet.
He jumped out a bullet?
Try to beat a train, but
Speeding bullet.
And to this day, it's a curse. Superman curse.
What's the Superman curse?
What do you guys think about the rumor that Cavill might play Wolverine?
Who?
No.
That'd be
Henry
awesome.
Cavill? Come on.
Not another big, tall, good-looking dude. Get a short, ugly guy in there. I'm available.
Another Brit.
Gosh, I wish Harvey Keitel could have played him in the day.
Oh yeah.
Mel Gibson would have been good.
Keitel would have been a freaking awesome Logan.
Who's that?
Out of your mind.
Dude, Mel Gibson, man.
Is Mel Gibson short?
Mel Gibson, you're naming all the sexiest men alive from People magazine. Like, no, it's got to be a little twisted up.
Midget.
Like Phil Collins.
Hey, Phil Collins can sing.
You guys know Gary dropped out?
Nope.
Dodge Cisco says Paul Giamatti for Wolverine. Yeah, ugly little guy.
boy.
Perfect.
What is it? Ice cream? What's it called?
KCC says Cavill has to ruin The Witcher first, then he can do.
I think he's a good actor.
He's all right. I just don't like I don't blame him for what they're doing. Like, just like, what's his name? Pattinson. I don't blame him for the story. I don't blame him for what they did with Superman. It's just not Superman.
Yeah.
You take the role of Superman, Cecil, or Batman if they offer it to you,
Would I take it? Yeah.
even if you would ruin the childhood of all thousands and thousands of people.
That's why I would take it.
You'd be the news every day on every comic site.
Are you trying to talk him out of it?
That was the rough part about that for that guy. What's his name? Meathead. That guy was depressed all the time. He was drinking all the time. And then everybody
Rob Reiner. Ben Affleck. Yeah, he's a thick-necked meathead.
Affleck.
Somebody was doing a breakdown of that movie, and they said it would have been such a better scene, that whole Martha scene, if Superman just said, "Save my mother."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh shit, this guy's, he is human. He has a family." Like,
yeah,
Martha, that was so stupid. No one cared.
Mother by her first name.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, he would have said, "Save my mother." He wouldn't have said, "Save Martha."
But he was a jerk, man. You saw how dilapidated her house was. As fast as he was, couldn't he just fix her house one weekend?
Couldn't he have saved his dad from that tornado?
Yeah.
I know. In the blink of an eye.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like he was trying to protect his identity that great afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, for this moment, you can't give up your identity. But as soon as I'm dead, just be pretty loose with it. Like, he was not really hiding his identity a lot in that movie.
Hey, Mom, I know you raised me, you adopted me, but I found my real mom. Isn't that cool? Jerk. Not sensitive at all.
The tornado was worse than Martha, says Falling into Destiny. Yeah, that was his. At least in the first Superman movie, it was so bad. It established him that he has limitations. When the father had the heart attack, there was nothing he could do. All the power in the world couldn't save him, and it showed him no matter what. A tornado is totally in his wheelhouse. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so he let him die. Like, no,
he picked up a bus out of the lake. He can't save his dad.
Right in front of every kid. Watched him pull the bus out.
Yeah,
he was not really doing a good job keeping his secret identity. So I don't understand. He could have also saved his dad without anybody even noticing because he's so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't get it. Like, why the heart attack is a way better setup. It shows like a vulnerability. It shows that he knows limitations. He's not God.
He was tired of his dad telling him what to do. That was a good chance to get rid of him for good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Once again, John has it all figured out.
And I didn't like the casting of Lois Lane in that movie.
Oh, she's awful.
Oh, she was bad. She tried, though. She tried. I didn't care for it.
I don't blame the actors or actresses for any of this stuff. It was crap.
No, she did fine. She just wasn't Lois.
Right.
She was like
the only Superman movies I've seen was Christopher Reeves.
Keep it that way.
Oh, I like that Brandon Roth dude. I like that one.
Yeah, he could have worked if the story was better.
Yeah, it was another Lex Luthor real estate scheme.
Yeah,
I don't know about some Superman leaving behind his illegitimate child.
Yeah, there's so many bad ideas in there.
They crammed a lot of bad ideas into that.
Well, it was supposed to be Superman 3, right? It was supposed to take place after Superman 2, and the rest of them never happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like after the honeymoon, she leaves, or she's, they had a honeymoon, so that's why she was pregnant. And then him mind wiping her.
Who was Lois in that movie? I can't remember.
Margot Kidder.
No. Now that would have been great.
You mentioned her earlier.
Blue Crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
The one you were complaining about earlier, to be Power Girl.
Oh, you wanted her to be Power Girl?
Somebody said her name earlier.
Kat Denning.
No.
Christina Hendricks.
Jag for $10 says, I will debate y'all on this BS DCEU hate, and when Martha scene wouldn't have worked with Save My Mom. He needed to prove she was human, or else Batman would. No, if his mom's on Earth, he's saying save her to a guy who can't fly.
Yeah, he said save my mom, not my maternal organism.
Right. Save My Mom meant this guy has roots on Earth. It would have struck a chord with him. He didn't have to say Martha. No one would say save Martha when their mom was dying.
Yeah, you'd say mom. Save my mom.
But he hit
Thank you for the $10, Jag. I'll read the rest of it, but you're completely wrong. He needed to prove she was human, or else Batman wouldn't have cared. Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman are perfection.
Hey, Real quick, can you tell me how much time we have left?
Not enough for you, Matt.
About 25 minutes.
We have 30 minutes. Right from this second, we have 30 minutes. It was not, and I don't hate what's his name, Zack Snyder, right?
Zack Snyder.
No, I liked his Dawn of the Dead. I liked Watchmen. I liked a bunch of his movies, but I did not like those.
I liked Man of Steel the first time I watched it, but then I thought about it.
Dude, I in the middle of the movie when the girl gets out of the rubble and she says he saved us all, I blurted out, but everyone's dead. I hated that movie. Oof, that was a rough one.
300.
300 was great.
Yeah, the first one. The second one was crap.
Was he involved in the second one?
I don't know.
Maybe as a producer.
The Specimen 300 were spot on.
I'll still blame him.
Ghost of Henry says it's your boy Zack Snyder.
That's just mean.
Yeah, Superman could have easily saved his own mom, by the way. Nerve Clax is right.
And geez, talk about worst casting ever, that Lex Luthor.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
The heck?
It's like, here, act like the Joker, but we'll call you Lex Luthor. Go. Or the Riddler, he was more like.
Yeah, more like
Yeah.
yeah, he should have saved him for that.
Professor Geek for $5 says, Kyung, can I take your Wonder Woman out for drinks? It's not weird.
That is a little weird.
Not that weird.
Matt, you started over again?
Who, me? Yeah.
Jay
Yeah,
Hamilton
I started-
says
I did-
Kevin
did three
Spacey is going
drawings.
to prison.
Kevin Spacey should have gone to prison for Superman.
Oh, wow.
He would like that too much.
Guys, they're too old for him, though.
Like it, he would love it.
Did Gary Shipman really leave?
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Was it too much Superman talk?
Probably too much breast talk. He's a leg man.
Oh, were we being racy? Was
No,
it?
Gary has unreliable internet. Everything about Gary is unreliable.
Art T. Bear just wrote in all caps, wrong, but I have no idea why.
Wrong.
We are all wrong.
Edwin the Ace Acevedo, Man of Steel. He says Man of Steel is a masterpiece. People need to leave that 70s Superman in the past, like they did with bell-bottom pants.
Yikes.
The bottoms. Speaking of Kevin Spacey. Art is quoting Kevin Spacey in Superman.
Oh,
Gotcha.
This quill is not working nicely for me. Wonder. Let me try this one. The bottoms.
Calliope at Night says, oh, we won't be able to see how Shipman's Linda Evans as Wonder Woman turns out.
Oh, man. When's that Terminator movie come out with Linda Hamilton?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, she looks rough.
I'm not getting a good vibe from that thing.
don't even understand what the point of that movie is.
Money.
Parker Posey was perfect in Superman Returns, says James Dean Anderson. She was the Lois? Yeah, she was good. Okay. I mean, he was good too. The guy Brandon Roth, he looked just like Christopher Reeves, but just the story was so pointless.
Yeah.
And then the Super Son being thrown in there for no reason.
Didn't Jeff Johns work on that too? That was right before he came to the comics, right?
I don't remember.
Because he was an acolyte of Donner at that point.
Senor Lugnut says Linda Hamilton looks like Garth from Wayne's World now.
Jeez.
A little bit.
Oh, her.
Oh, Parker Posey was not Lois. She was Lex's girl.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, like Mercy or something, right? Was that her name? Like the was that one?
Wait, are we talking about the old lady in the bed?
No,
Old lady.
Remember? Yeah,
Parker Posey, man.
Parker Posey from Party Girl, that movie.
Oh, I don't know.
You got mail?
I know in the
You
Brandon
got
Routh
mail.
movie.
You got mail.
Oh wait, yeah, she was. She was Tom Hanks' girlfriend. You've got mail.
Yeah.
She was in the Josie and the Pussycats movie. She was the bad guy.
Yeah, Ikari Press is 100% right. Miss Tessmacher rules. Was she Tessmacher in? Was Parker Posey Tessmacher in Superman Returns? No.
No, she was basically that character, but no.
Yeah, Parker Posey was in Blade 3, right? She was like the head vampire.
I forgot about her. Yeah. She's the one that got caught in the car in that Action Comics #1 moment.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funny how much of that movie I didn't remember.
Oh, she was.
Good.
Antonio Bryce says Kitty Kowalski. Her name was Kitty Kowalski in the movie. Jeg for $5 says, LOL, love the disagreement. It's fun. But I can debate y'all under the table on the DCEU, not Justice League. Whedon ruined it. Get the Snyder cut. Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm not getting the Snyder cut.
I'm not wasting my time with that movie any more than I need to.
Are we talking about Batman versus Superman still?
Yeah, he's talking about Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman. The perfection is what his term.
Isn't that basically Dark Knight Returns? That a lot of that, like the fight scene.
Yeah, without it being cool somehow. Like the whole point of Dark Knight Return is Superman needed to be reeled in. He was becoming like a government enforcer, and he needed to be humbled. Or there was a point to it. And also he ripped off the Green Arrow's arm, and Green Arrow's hitting him with the kryptonite arrow. Like that shit was awesome. There was nothing awesome. They just took imagery from that, bastardized it. In my humble opinion.
Yeah. Got a lot of artwork coming up on Twitter. Gonna scroll through that, Cecil.
Oh yeah.
I can lock it on you. Man of Steel was a masterpiece. Well, it was a piece of something.
Steel. He twists that truck out into a pretzel and nobody heard it. Out of here. Garbage.
Well, my problem with Superman 2, I did a fantastic video. I would recommend it to all of you. Is is why when he didn't have his powers, would he still get beaten up by an old man? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so then if you're fighting three
Hey.
military trained Kryptonians, you wouldn't have a chance because basically you have no powers and they have no powers. It's just 3-on-1. So if you've seen what you could do on your own power level, you get your ass kicked by a 6-year-old trucker.
I like the part with Russell Crowe as the father in the beginning.
I didn't mind that stuff. That was the most interesting. That part had me almost like, oh, that'd be cool. All right, okay, I'm down.
I liked the part when he was like swimming, and that was cool.
Junkyard Dunn says Anna is kicking some butt.
Well, thank you.
It's looking really good.
Yeah, you definitely leveled up from last time.
Well, like I said, I mean, I don't really know how to draw like comic book style. I only know like what I know. So I was trying to do comic book style last week, or that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So this is kind of like how I do it, because you guys do really heavy like on the inking, and I just kind of do a line drawing, and then I go in with values and do my shaping from that. That's why I asked you guys last time, like what are good artists or good books on teaching you how to do inking.
Yeah.
Did you follow any of that?
Yeah, I looked into it. I ordered a couple books. They still haven't come in yet because I'm one of those people that I like to buy the cheapest stuff possible. So I bought them used on Amazon. So.
Oh yeah, I'll wait. I'll stock things.
Yeah, but I watched a couple of those videos from that one guy that was, I think it was like dragons that he was inking. It was really cool. But I feel like when I was in college, like there was only a couple classes that I really needed to take, and other classes were just like, I took this environments class that I was really excited about. I'm like, cool, I'm finally going to get to learn how to like put perspective to use, how to do cool environments. And it was literally a 3-hour class where you showed your homework, they talked about your homework for like a few minutes, and then you moved on to the next one. And that was the 3 hours of just going over everyone's homework. And I'm like, I'm not going to learn anything. This is a waste of my time to just go over other people's homework.
Yep.
So it was like, I that was one of the most frustrating things. And when I told my counselor, I'm like, I don't want to take another one of these classes because it's a waste of my time and money. And then I even told that to the teacher at the end of the semester when he's like, oh, well, what should I improve on? I'm like, honestly, this was kind of a waste of my time because I have no idea how to do what this class was supposed to teach me. And he didn't like that answer, but I mean, I was frustrated at that point.
Yeah, he's all, oh, that's nice. I have tenure.
Yeah, basically.
Just leave a note at the door on your way out.
Well, because there was one class that it really helped me. It was a summer class, and it was just 3D modeling. And just that one class that I took twice a week for like 4 weeks helped me more than a majority of the classes that I took. And I was like, this is, this was worth the money. Every other class was kind of, all of my core classes were kind of pointless, and that really was frustrating. But it opened my eyes to.
What a waste of money college is.
Hmm?
What a waste of money college is.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand, like, there's some that's like, if you're going to be a doctor, you really do have to go to school for that.
Yeah.
But I was telling my sisters, I was like, honestly, like, if you guys want to do certain things, just go to a trade school or go do something else, because there was so much of my college that was just a waste of time.
Yeah. Go to YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, my son does video editing and stuff, and every single thing he's learned, he just learned it off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, or experimenting, he said.
That was your son in the background?
Yeah.
So someone's always in the background. And it's usually Evil E.
Nerve Clack says nobody ever asks an artist, where did you go to school?
That's not true. I get asked that all the time.
Yeah, so do I.
Right.
Well, I get asked if you went to school.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah.
I have a question as far as the gray, because we can't use color, but I have different types of grays. Can I use that, or do I just stick to one?
Stick to warm or cool.
Okay.
Also, worms are permitted.
What?
Not in my book.
Oh, warm or
I-
cool. It's still
I just-
single tone.
I just did cools with her, but I mean, I was gonna do warms for the her gold armor.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, okay. Because I'm gonna go back and color this. I just know it's gonna look weird if I just do it.
Well, one thing you can do is if you set your camera to black and white, then you can do whatever you want.
I'm
Oh,
actually
I'm serious.
playing on my phone right now, so can't really do that.
Hmm.
That's why it's all lopsided on mine.
Also, in Man of Steel, why would Zod want to turn Earth into Krypton? You're gods on this planet. Weren't they increasing the like gravity and stuff so they would just be normal? Like, what was the what? Why? On Krypton, they're not super powerful. They're just normal people on Krypton. Why would you want to now come to Earth where you're gods and be like, hey, you know, it would be great when we couldn't fly and lift shit?
Because that's the plot.
But why? Why would you want to change Earth into Krypton? Wasn't it like it was crushing everything because the gravity was increasing so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they thought it out.
Well,
The purist. He's
Somebody
like,
got mad at me in a stream the other night. Superman gets some of his powers from our sun, correct?
Yeah, all of his powers.
Someone was yelling at me saying that wasn't true. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's like part of Superman's lore is that he gets his powers from our sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Red
I
Son
think
of
it might have
Krypton.
been in the early days, like the original. It was based on the gravity of the planet. Like Krypton had way stronger gravity, so his muscles were so much stronger that he could jump over, buildings and stuff like that. But
John
that was
Carter.
kind of a ripoff of. It was like a ripoff of John Carter. But then they went to the Yellow Sun and been like he was like a battery that was powered by it.
And then how stupid was he? He says,
Which movie was it where he went back to Krypton and he flew back to Krypton and then he comes back and sees Lois and he has his kid? Is that
That's Returns, Superman.
Okay. So my question to that was, okay, you flew through outer space for how many years to get to Krypton? By the time you got there, wasn't your energy like out? So how did you even get there through space if you don't have the sun to power you? And
he had a ship.
"Get a ship."
Okay.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he crash landed in a ship.
Oh, okay, right.
How did
How
he get a ship to fly to Krypton?
When he was complaining about the S.
NASA.
NASA just gave him a free spaceship?
No, Superman's a genius. He just studies stuff.
Portrait of Solitude?
Yeah.
First of all, if it was all pieces of Krypton floating around, wouldn't that be kryptonite too?
That's right.
It's a dumb move.
Indeed. Cecil, do you want to take a Twitter tour of the art so far?
Okay, you could lock in.
All right.
Am I up?
Yeah.
All right. The first one is by Edwin Boyette.
Are you sharing?
No.
You have to share your screen.
No.
The boss of me. All right.
All right.
Skull Famous. Trolls right. Vinny Tartamella.
Vinny's
Looks like this is the beginning. That looks great. Sun and Steel. Another good one. The Raggedy Man.
Raggedy Man.
Oh, he's just a Raggedy Man.
From Doctor Who.
Her thighs might be. Oh no, that's the sword. I'm like, whoa, that left thigh is super thick.
Hmm.
You better not miss my wedding.
That's a Raggedy Man. That's good.
You're late for my wedding.
Jason Gonzalez. Let's layout for a sketch. Sean Crummell. Color disqualified. Reported. Blocked. This is Soto. Juan Soto, who sent me a nice package to my P.O. box. A custom Cecil figure.
Oh, that's cool.
That is a Wonder Woman breaking some nerd's glasses. He asked her to smile.
But Wonder Woman would smile.
Another Juan Soto. Stephen Chure. He wants a Swamp Thing drawn and quartered. Apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Never heard that before.
Swamp Thing.
Facundo. It's like the beginning. That's cool. Gus Tyler Bush. Okay, this is he inked it now. Looks good. Another Juan Soto. John Doherty. KD is creating games.
Oh, KD.
Stephen Chure.
Moss Swamp Things.
He still wants more Swamp Thing. I've been asking for 9 months, Mike. This is an outrage. An outrage. His Wonder Woman looks good, though. And the Swamp Thing looks good.
Been asking for 9 months. We haven't. This is 9 months, and this is the first time we got Wonder Woman.
Linda Carter looks good there.
Mm-hmm. Granny panties and all.
Mm-hmm. Blue pencil from Vinny Tartamella. Pablo Romero. If you guys could...
Shoot, I need to pop out that we are behind on Super Chats. I need to...
Northern Jeremiah.
All right, let me grab these last 3 Super Chats I don't think you got. Jag for $5 says, LOL, love the disagreement. It's been... Oh, you did do that one, right? Yeah, you did that one. And then there was another one for $10. Where'd it go? Rhaegar for $10 is people who love Man of Steel and DCEU. Imagine this. Cap is a Hydra agent who kills. Stark an airhead. Loki is a meathead. Thanos acts like Joker. Hulk is a beta male. If you grew up with Marvel, would you like this?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not the that's not Marvel. That's not the movies. Right?
Right, they changed everybody around for the DCU. Why is the Flash a jackass?
Yeah, right.
I can't stand that actor.
Oh, he's the worst.
Wait, which Flash? Are we talking about the movie Flash or the series
Yeah,
Flash?
The movie.
Movie Flash.
Oh,
All
he's gone too, right?
Downshifts for $5 Canadian says the yellow sun thing is stupid. Our sun is white. The sky scatters the blue light, and yellow is left. So it's blue light that saps Superman's powers.
I'm gonna block him for being a nerd.
And then Comics Exposed for $5 says, Mike, to answer your question, no, Zombie Sama does not invest in Bitcoin. Why didn't you do the Comicsgate crossover as its own Indiegogo? Makes no sense. That was just an agreement with the other creators.
Are you still sharing my screen?
Yes.
The Howl Comics. Alan Alonso. Jason Gonzalez. This is coming along. Steve Swanson. I'm not really much of an art critic. I'm just going to read your name and show your stuff. Carl O'Rowe, Turbo Rowe. Elrodimus Flash. Well, hello. Oh, I like this one of her bending the steel beam. Sequential Treasures. Nasser Abadi says Melon Militia.
What?
Ooh,
He's back.
he's back.
Oh, Miller Militia.
Oh,
Oh, Miller Militia. Sorry.
dead to me. Dead to me.
Comic Book Bob says Nasser, you turncoat.
Exactly.
Mm.
And here I was about to welcome him back with open arms. Never again.
This is Sammy Guy. Has her with her bondage roots. She's tied up.
Hmm.
That's a silly idea.
That's it for now. Let me take a look and see if anything got added.
I'm just going to have to throw this line raw.
Angram.
Ooh,
see.
whoa. What was that on? Oh, it's cool. Or dig it.
Dubois. Fowler. Pay Eden, you vile fiend.
Justice for Eden.
Justice. Hey, she doesn't have to pay rent, right, Mike?
Huh?
She doesn't have to pay rent, right?
No, of course not.
She's rent free. See.
Here's
No,
Wonder
no,
Woman.
no, I'm not paying Eden. I just haven't paid her yet. It's not the same thing.
An IOU. It's as good as money.
That's right. It's all
Dead-
money is, right?
Dead Punk Gage has Wonder Woman kicking Miss Marvel's ass.
Oh, that's a nice clean one.
This one, Paul Romero.
Yeah, Pablo.
Oh, Pablo. Sorry.
It's all right.
All right. Let's go back to you guys.
All righty. Ooh. Elliot. Throwing all those blacks down there.
Word.
To your mother.
I'm eating chips. That's why I have myself muted.
Oh, so are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, we'll move on then. John, you done too? Shoot,
Yeah,
are we
pretty much. Aren't we done with
We're
time?
done. It's
12:25.
12:25. I didn't give a countdown.
Well, give a countdown. I gotta finish a couple more.
All right, we get additional 3 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm just doing some outlines then. Damn it.
Muerte Annunciata. How about Miller's Moo Brigade?
What?
Miller's Moo Brigade? What is that?
Moo Brigade? I don't know what that's. What's he talking about?
MUU Brigade.
Yeah.
For the Malin militia.
Oh. Hardy har har. Muerta, I thought you were on my side.
John, yours is done.
Yeah, I'm just.
Looks
Since
damn
we have
good.
a few more minutes, I'm just putting in a couple more letters. But yeah, I'm done. Everyone, check out the winning piece.
I'm working on it.
Raycard Targaryen says Malin won.
There we go.
Spike and Madness, John may have just won it. John, make that a print, says Jarrett Zwicker.
I love it. Vote mail-in, vote twice, vote often. Art Tabera says John has this.
Art, you traitorous scum.
Bootsy1 says Elliot. Elliot has it. GK1 says eat it, Frank Cho.
There you go.
Ooh. High praise.
Not a nice thing to say, Frank.
Comic Legend says, why does Malin's look like Anna? That's true.
My lips aren't that full, and my butt's bigger.
Yeah, just brunette.
Jared Cruz says Anna won. Hell Anna. Hell Dark Side.
Well, thank you.
Slick Rick says Cecil won. Thank you.
How much time is
1 minute.
Oh, Cecil.
It's 12:27. At 12:28 pencils down.
Mike actually has a good piece.
Thank you.
All right, 12:28, guys.
That's
Mike,
almost like a really good hybrid between Turner and Hughes.
What is?
In that drawing, it's a really good hybrid between Mike Turner and Adam Hughes.
Huh.
Jiminy
Turner's
Cricket has the
in the
poll ready.
eyebrows and the eyelashes, structure of the face.
Cecil, do your auction voice, says FP Sunny. The poll is ready, Jiminy Cricket declares.
Poll is ready. No, I'm too exhausted. I've been in.
All right, we'll run through these one at a time. Launch the poll, and we will start from left, from George Peter Getsis. George, anything you want to say about your piece?
Sorry, say again, please.
Anything you want to say about your piece?
I was more inspired by Linda Carter's Secret Identity than actual Wonder Woman.
I thought you drew Eden. Is that the sunglasses she had on?
You know what? This might be my fault. I think he thought I said draw a wonderful woman, and he drew his third grade teacher. But that's very sweet, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Poll is swinging by. Jiminy Cricket is posting it in the chat. Let's move on to Elliot Hernandez on a rich Corinthian Bristol.
People want to know if that was Elizabeth Warren, George.
Yeah.
Looking good, Elliot.
Tight.
Put little sparkles like she's like sparkling in some kind of ether stuff.
She's like a vampire.
Yeah.
She just killed the new Batman.
Matthew Fowler says, nice. Elliot. That's kind of a commie gaze, says Jay Hamilton.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Very nice. Elliot says, Jarrett Zwicker.
Very nice.
All right. The perennial winner, John Malin.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot killing it as usual, says Rhaegar Targaryen.
Hey.
Yeah, I do appreciate votes for me, guys, but this time I am going to say consider voting for Mike. I am pretty impressed with that piece.
I didn't even finish it.
Oh yeah, that was good.
You spent too much
Mike
time on
could
the
get
road.
an extra minute because he had to juggle the stream tonight. Since I
And-
couldn't.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
cool, Mike. Yeah.
Next, probably the thickest Wonder Woman around, Kyung Lee.
Dude, he's not showing up on my Google chats.
Oh,
What the heck?
relax, Matt.
I'm like not even seeing this.
That's some insane rendering.
John using reverse psychology. Perth Comics says Cecil is generous.
I saw that. I just don't want to brag.
All right, moving along. We've got one Matt Cossin. Considering he started this
You
about
guys
a half
see
an
it?
hour ago, I think that was pretty well done, Matt.
FP Sunny said, thick. It's burning up
Thank you.
Malloyans.
Burning up my loins.
Yikes.
Wonder Man Girl. Sequential Man Rationalist says Wonder Man Girl. I don't know who he's talking about. I don't think any of these look like men.
Some guys don't like girls with muscle.
No, I like that.
Thank you. Yeah. I
And
like
we go from this
little muscles.
raw piece to well done.
Captain Hilt says it's very Bruce Timm glamour shot.
Thanks. Thank you.
Matt, is she Asian?
Tilly.
She's
Jennifer
tired.
Just tired.
What is she holding? Oh, that's a sword. Okay. Looks good,
A
Matt.
lot of hair.
Are you done?
Oh no.
That eye is completely jacked up, Matt. I'm just going to let you know.
It's totally in vogue. It is glamorous.
Jeremiah Jones for $5 says Elliot wins. You can be a winner too by backing Doom Kicker right now on Indiegogo.
It's in the description, ladies and gentlemen.
Pablo Romero Art said this looks like a tired Asian woman.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Matthew's creating his own character with this one. All right, and Anna, can you turn your piece to the right 90 degrees?
Yeah.
The other
How's
right?
that?
Your other right.
Clockwise.
Everything's swapped. Okay. Hold on, let me fix this. How's that? Is that better?
All right.
Slide it up.
much better.
This way or this
Yeah, up
way?
higher. Yep. That way that you're pointing.
I think on YouTube everyone can see it the way it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
To your right.
To your
This
left.
is flipped,
To your
so I'm
north.
sorry.
It's
It's good. You're good. You're perfect. Don't
Turn it
touch
upside
it.
down.
Yeah, that's a really good piece, Anna.
It's
Can
very
you
nice.
bring it closer to the camera?
Yeah, a little closer.
Bring the camera closer or
There
the
we go.
Okay, hold on. This is on a phone.
Don't be
Give me a second. Okay, how's that?
Oh yeah, bring the camera down. That works too. That's very nice. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, Anna, you should do your own comic book.
Oh yeah?
We'll talk you through it. All right, and
You're
last
getting a lot of compliments in the chat, by the way.
and leave.
Good job. Good stuff. Great stuff.
Oh, I don't know if this is here. Let's move this.
I posted a better picture of it on Twitter, so if you guys want to see it, it's on Twitter. I can go comment in the little tab.
Mortal V says Kelsey Shannon just made 50 accounts since last night to boost his favorite artist.
Why would I believe that? Last but not least, me. If you like this one, vote for Mike Miller.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What ridiculous things did they say in the polls?
Looks good, Mike. Damn,
Yeah, looks
Mike's
good.
actually a really dope tonight. Awesome, Mike. Where's Gary Shipman?
I know.
Like
Gary
that
just
pose.
kind of failed.
Dynamic pose, like the
Looks
hair.
elegant.
What a surprise. What a surprise. Mike drew Wonder Jill. Mike must dream of Megan Fox as Wonder Woman. Very nice.
Oh, no.
Mike is channeling Michael Turner.
No.
If I didn't vote for me already, Mike, I'd vote for you.
Well, gee, thanks. I haven't voted at all. Let me vote. Vote for Matt Weldon. My daughter's telling me to vote for Matt Weldon. Why don't you go vote for yourself?
Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Monger Mafia is calling out for Elliot to win.
Select all images with the freaking storefront. What is this crap?
Anna is winning, says Pablo Romero Art.
Winning. He is winning. Handily.
Oh shit!
Language, young lady.
Sorry.
Is
Is
anything
that you,
cheating?
Anna?
No, sorry, my X-wing fell off the ceiling.
Again, George Peter gets it.
You know that your ceiling is going to collapse because it's not meant to hold 300 pounds of
Elliot Fernandez.
stuffed animals. Just one day, all that drywall is just going to, or plaster is just going to come down.
You know, I was thinking about that ceiling today, and I was like, what if like at Anna's house, you know how Toy Story is when she leaves the room, they all come alive. That'd be like a living hell.
Oh,
They're all screaming in pain because they're pinned to the ceiling.
Yeah. Monster. Is
Matthew.
that too strong? Monster.
Well, yeah. What if Toy Story at Ethan's house with the Ticos?
Anna, that web-footed Star Wars girl is the name in the poll.
Yeah. Why am I Tenaple?
And Mike,
I didn't
what?
know pooping.
John Tenaple Malin.
Yeah.
Oh, just the level of degeneracy, I think.
Well, but this is standard for Wonder Woman back in the day.
Yeah.
Um,
El
yeah.
Maestro Fernandez.
Doug would have had her pooping or peeing all over herself.
All right. How? Let me see. How many votes do we have? We have 214 votes. We've got 439 people watching. Could we get, I don't know, maybe 300 votes, guys?
Wow, it's neck and neck between Anna and John.
Mm-hmm. And everyone hit like and share and subscribe.
Yes, please, please, please. We do.
And I did a really good piece this time. And I think Mike deserves to beat me, but I'll take another second place.
Thanks. You're so generous. How is Elliot not winning? Asks Matthew Gervais. The vote is rigged, I guess.
Oh man, those other ones are awesome.
Huh?
The ones you guys did are amazing. I'm digging the Mike. Yours is wow, really good.
Thank you.
Are we gonna go pick a fan favorite or not? No.
This is dirty, but I like it.
Yeah. Why don't we go pick a fan favorite while we're waiting for extra votes? Cecil, why don't you scroll through those again? Do you have them?
Yeah, I could also read a little bit from the Wikipedia about the artist Martin who created her. He was an outspoken feminist and swinger who firmly believed in the superiority of women. And he described bondage and submission as respectable and noble practice. Okay, let's go to the.
The self-cucking man.
He thought the women were so superior that they should be tied up to know their place, just to bring them down a little bit.
Oh wait, I lost the thread. Hold on a second.
Did you turn the AC back up? Edwin's got a job tonight. Yes, please. It's hot as hell in here.
Don't forget to screen share, Cecil.
I am. Yeah. Cease. Anna, did you win last time you were here?
No, I got third.
Bad. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, that was the Mad Max one, right?
All right, let me screen share. Hold on a second.
Take your time, Cecil.
I will. All right, let's go. Here's Edwin's entry. Charles Wright. You guys taking a look?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Vinny Tartamella.
Oh,
I didn't see the finish on this one.
Hey, Vinny.
Did you write Malum Militia in there anywhere?
Let me check.
Oh, that was good.
She has a W on her headband, but if she's upside down, that's an M.
Close enough. All right, I'm going to write down Vinny for right now.
Yeah.
Sun and Steel.
Why aren't you still working? Other people are working.
No, never.
Gus Tyler Bush.
Matt, I'm muting you.
It's a almost a Kyung Lee inspired thick anime.
Mm-hmm.
The Raggedy Man.
Raggedy Man.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Gonzalez. I think we have more
Right.
completed on that.
Right. All right. She doesn't skip.
Nice
John
pose.
Doherty.
I like that.
Huh.
Nope.
Sean
See, that would have been the John Doherty one. That one would have been a good Doug to Naples if she was eating her own poop.
Oh, gee.
Pablo Romero.
That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm. Good face.
Yeah.
He's getting his
Juan
neck
Soto. Another one.
Get you out of here.
Stephen Charay, who wants Swamp Thing.
He's looking up her butt for Swamp Thing.
Yes.
Still no Swamp Thing.
Gotta start looking somewhere, Mike.
Wow.
That D&Q account one's nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, did go. Well, yeah, we don't want to see what's in your folders.
It's just
Alexa's
it's just
Texas
Twitter.
folder.
It's all Twitter stuff anyway.
Okay.
It's all stuff I've tweeted. So it's not.
That one's nice. That one's probably got my vote so far. D&Q account.
D&Q
Nice.
account. Updated from Vinny Tartamella. Filling it in.
Mm-hmm.
B cup.
Yeah. Fail.
Juan Soto with a second try.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Ooh,
Nope.
Dead Punk Gage.
Oh, who's that? Is that Captain Marvel with a mask?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just in case you couldn't tell, it was her with a star.
Oh, this is new. I didn't see this one yet.
Oh, that was pretty tight.
Yep.
Aaron
Oh.
Alfici.
Oh,
Mail-in militia.
Alan's vote.
That's awesome.
Mm.
Yep. What's his name? Aaron
Oh, that's Aaron Alfici.
Alfici.
He did the something really good last week, right? What was that?
Yeah.
Du Bois, Fowler.
That is awesome.
Whoa.
What do you think, Mike?
Between what?
The
Which
last
one's
one.
that?
oh.
Well,
Okay.
it's a photo
Hey.
render.
Pay Eden, you vile fiend.
Oh, I didn't see that top. It just looked like Hayden or something.
Brother.
Didn't even recognize his own child's.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Wait, what's this on your thing, Malin?
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
that's some girl's butt on a cooler.
I
Says
don't know.
Mail-in Militia on there.
Degeneracy.
Yeah, I think Praetorian from one of the war campaign guys did that.
Where were we up to? We just did here. All right. Northern Jeremiah.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Whoa, what the?
She's doing toe squats.
Should have wrote Mail-in Militia.
You can only vote for one, John.
Yeah. But I can make a choice between 2 or 3 or many.
But Kundo says, I don't think I'll finish it in time. I took cold medicine. I take cold medicine all the time. What are you talking about?
This one's Wonder Woman.
Mm.
Ooh.
That's one.
And Graham.
Grams is nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Graham one's good.
Cool. Elegant.
Stephen Charay. Another one.
Oh, yeah. Swamp Thing.
Josh Metz.
Does he have a movie coming out, Swamp Thing, or TV show? What is that?
It's already started, yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
KD
do
is
that
creating
next one thing.
games. Soto, we saw these. The Howl Comics.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jason Gonzalez.
Which one's that, Jason?
Jason Gonzalez.
I like that one.
It's a lot
I
of
like that, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Steve Swanson.
Dang. Should be working out.
thick.
She bred. Eldrodimus Flash. Hello.
That one's nice too.
Carl Turbo Rowe.
Good caricature. Love and lassos.
Eldrodimus Flash. Love and Lassos.
That's the one that draws on the whiteboard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Eldrodimus Flash. Another one. Sequential Treasures.
That one is cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
Dang, man. There's like 3 I want.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't draw this, he said. Richard Moore, one of the artists I work with, did.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, I know
Hey
that.
guys, come on. Don't post like stuff like that when we're trying to vote. It's great and everything, but it's got to be, you know.
we want to compete. We want competitors.
All right. He just said he thought it would give some inspiration. That's all.
You are my.
I mean, you came down kind of hard on him, Mike.
Inspiration for hate.
This was Sammy Guy, another bondage inspired.
Yeah, paying homage to the source.
The Source, which is the name of God in the DC universe.
Hmm.
That's it. That's everyone.
That's everyone.
Aaron Alfeche is my vote.
Aaron and
Vote.
D and Q. Those are my two top.
I like Jason. Is that guy?
He inked his.
Angram.
Yeah, that's got my vote.
Yeah, that one's nice too.
Did he ever finish this one?
He took
Put it
cold
up.
medicine, right?
Yeah. Well, then Jeremiah.
I like that photo reference one a lot. The Pay Eden one.
You vile fiend.
Aaron Alfeche. There's something about this one John likes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, it's a good drawing, but it's also male and militia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
D&Q account.
Yeah, that's mine. I like Aaron's, but
Is anybody? Am I supposed to be keeping track of these votes?
yeah.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know that artist, but I don't know if he wants to make his name public or not.
What, D and Q?
Yeah, D&Q.
J. Scott Campbell. Spoiler.
Dead
What the hell?
Which one?
You got to tell your Siri.
Did I almost get someone's phone to dial J. Scott Campbell?
Cecil, I'll read it. Improper Cecil for $10 says, "You seem to have an imposter in your midst. Anyways, I'm thinking of launching my own comic. It will be 69 pages, prestige format, titled Cecil, A Erotic Life #1. The Womb Reader. The Womb Raider. What do you think?"
He's calling Cecil. He's calling you an imposter.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening here.
I don't know who I am anymore. I've been too deep cover. I've been working for Ren.
Know who the mole is.
Raggedy Man.
Does everybody know who they're voting for?
I'm going for Aaron Alfeche.
Okay, one for Aaron, two for Aaron.
Two for Aaron.
I like Jason. That one with the sword.
Jason with sword.
It's
Andra.
Matt
Engram,
Weldon, you have to
everything.
unmute yourself to vote. George, did you get a vote?
There it is.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I like the one that's was full body. The one that you like, Mike.
Oh, D and Q.
I think so. It had a very nice, soft style to the character.
Yeah. Elliot.
He said Aaron Alfeche.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kyung, which one did you say?
Engram.
Oh, okay. Well, Matt Weldon.
Nobody's voted for mine. I think mine was El Guapo.
Then throw your vote over to Aaron Alfeche.
Or D&Q.
I think that was my second pick, anyways.
Aaron Alfeche. All right, Aaron Alfeche, you win.
Yep, that's it.
Congratulations.
Aaron Alfeche, you are the pros pick of the week.
Male and militia wins again.
Who did Anna vote for?
Oh, Anna, did you vote?
No.
You know, the women have the right to vote, Mike.
I liked the anagram one.
That would make it 2, so it's still Aaron Alfeche.
Yep.
As usual, the women's vote doesn't count.
Oh.
Except for the poll between all of us.
Oh, let's see where our poll's at. Oh, a lot of ladies in the audience tonight.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies. All right, let's
Can I
do the
mention-
countdown.
Wow, that's probably the highest win vote I think we've ever had.
I got
Are we
378.
still locked on me?
Holy cow, 379.
Did I get any votes for the Linda Carter outfit?
stop presenting. All right. All right. Starting at the bottom. Are you going to do the read off there, Cecil? You see the poll? No.
Hold on a second. No, I can't see the poll. Guy, you could do it, Mike. I can't see it.
Okay.
I can read it.
In last place with a shocking 2 votes, George Peter Fanwinner Gatsis. In second place, who got 4 votes, but
second place.
I mean second to last, and didn't even remain here to finish the show. Gary Show You Right Shipman, 4 votes. In third to last, Kyung Thick Chicks Lee with 11 votes.
I have shamed myself.
That's not right.
Slightly edging out Kyung by 1 vote, Matt Crushin Cossin. Not sure why it's crushing, but edging out Matthew Cossin by 1 vote is Matthew Renaissance Weldon. Well done. Let's see. And multiplying that by 3, Mike.
Mike had to throw that in there.
Host. And then our medal placers. The bronze medal coming in at a strong 46 votes. Elliot El Maestro Fernandez.
Thank you so much. It's very good to be here tonight to win the 3rd place.
It was very fitting that Mike clicked his tongue like 5 times before he announced you, Elliot.
Did I?
That is a hidden language only we can understand.
I was getting with Elliot secretly. In second place, the perennial second place winner.
Boom.
John Tenapple Malin.
I'm pretty sure it's Tenaple. Yeah, thanks everyone. Appreciate it.
No, Doug's last name is Tenaple. You're Tenapple.
Oh, okay.
And appearing here only for the second time and coming away with the gold medal with a grand total of 171 votes and 43% of the freaking vote. Anna, that web-footed Star Wars girl.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
That's probably a record. What was the number when you read that off, Mike?
It was 171, I think.
171. Okay.
Now it's 172.
Yeah.
Or was it 173?
Yeah, 171. We'll call that as the record, and we'll see if when that gets beat. 171.
Mark Flannel says those Kelsey votes really paid off.
All right, and as per usual, I will now spin the magic wheel. If you guys want a print, and this is how it works, Anna, if you don't remember from last time, since you did get the first place gold winner placing, you have to send a print of this to some lucky winner in the chat. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you want this print from Anna, please do type Anna in the chat for the next 30 seconds, and I will spin the magic wheel and pick someone at random, and then you'll have to get a hold of Anna.
Anna, can you bring it closer to the camera?
I don't know if I can't see what you guys are saying. So is that okay, or do you need to move it?
Oh, looks good. Are you gonna color this before you do a print?
Yeah, I can do a print of it black and white like this now. So since this is what they won, and then, or since this is how it is now when I won, and then I'm gonna do a color of it too.
She looks like Deanna Troy as Wonder Woman.
Awesome. Council Troy.
Yeah, in the meantime, everyone, be sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't. We have 390 watching, and we only have 228 likes. We should have a easy 300.
And the winner is the Pinger, Pinger, the Pinger. Anna, how does the Pinger get a hold of you?
You can email me at my email address, that's starwarsgirl@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me on Twitter. What is this person's name again?
The Pinger, Pinger.
Okay, the ping.
Pinger. Like
Okay.
when you're playing video games, ping. Ping. Right on. Well, thanks everybody. This has been a really fun episode. Thank you, Anna, for popping in. Again, you are welcome to come on whenever. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And let's see, starting from Anna, let's go backwards. And Anna, why don't you tell everybody how they can get a hold of you, how they can subscribe to you, and all that fun stuff.
You can find me at my YouTube channel, which is That's Star Wars Girl. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook under the same name.
Rock and roll. Matthew Weldon, unmute yourself. Matthew Cosson. Oh wait, Matt unmuted himself.
Yeah, you just find me on Twitter at Weldon Art, and if you're interested, check out my book. It's called Punchline. Issue 7 will be out in a couple of weeks. And yeah, thanks for letting me come on.
Rock and roll. Matt Cosson.
Hello, my name's Matt Cosson, and you can find me on YouTube, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, where I post a lot of my art. But yeah, I'm doing live videos again soon. I'm just trying to figure out the new app. So thanks everyone for the votes, even though I didn't completely finish.
Nobody finished. Kyung Lee.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Less than a couple of weeks left for Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. Once I wrap up the supplemental pages, the book is off to the printer. So, yeah, time is limited.
Awesome. Jean Malin.
Yeah, you can find me at John Malin on Twitter, also under John Malin on YouTube, and go check out Monster MD on Indiegogo. Von Klaus is the writer, and I can't remember the name of the artist, but yeah, it's a cool looking book. If you like monsters, invisible women, check it out.
Right on. The jerkmonger himself, Elliot Fernandez.
That's right, brother. I'm coming at you live from Tampa, Florida. Make sure you pay attention to Doom Kicker over on Indiegogo. And I'll be out of YouTube jail very soon.
when are you going to be able to live stream again?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's supposed to be the 24th is my last day.
Wait, what did you do again?
I don't know.
He was beating children.
I was selling stuff illegally or something.
Singing a song.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be back soon.
George Peter Gatsis.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Joe King is still in demand on Indiegogo. That's Joe King. Humor comic book, Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, lots of fun stuff.
Our glorious MC, Cecil.
Hello. You can go to my channel and watch the 4.5-hour live stream from last night. It will change your life.
And what is this channel, Cecil?
It's called Diversity in Cecil.
Diversity in Cecil. Rock and roll. And I am, as always, your host, Mike S. Miller. This is my channel, Blacklist Universe. Please do subscribe if you're here already. We do videos every day, and we do this show and Friday night auctions. Everyone is invited to come and sell their pieces on Friday night auctions this week, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please do go and check out Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier, available now on Indiegogo. Here is the Kanan White cover that was delivered today. Elliot is working on another cover for Monster Hunt, which is the second book in the campaign. Check it out. Check it outers in the description. And other than that, you guys all have a great day and aloha.
Oh, I'd like to point out that the Wonder Woman movie is also taking place in the 80s.
That's right, because the 80s are the best, right, John? The 80s.
No, because it's all it looks like they're going to move all these movies into one big combo.
To the best.
Batman, Wonder Woman, the new Joker or old Joker. We'll see how the Joker works. But yeah. And Donut Earth is real.